So what I'm saying is that I can stay outside. I'll bang as loudly as I can on the door if someone is coming, okay? But be quick, please.
Yeah, we are leaving with your teleportation or the Neverwinter.
If you want to go through with the first or with the other plan that you had, yeah, the plan with you going from Neverwinter to pick up the body of Langa.
I think that's safer because then we don't have to go out of this city, I guess.
Yeah. I completely agree on that. So, so yeah, we can leave with mine.
Let's head upstairs and search, try to find out more information about these fuckers.
About these fuckers.
The homunculus is on my shoulder again, by the way.
Yep. Oscar pushes open the very heavy iron doors with a baby in his hand still. So because of course the baby did actually survive all this. So.
I hope so.
Well, it can't die, so.
Yeah. Closes the
put it
door.
on ice.
Put it on ice.
It survived without summoning the bad guy.
Oh, good. There's no sleeping demon lord thingy up here. That's good.
No. The first thing that greets you though is a lot of pillows and a lot of like comforting stuff to sit on or like lie down on. It almost reminds reminds some of you if you've been to one of those places, the places where you visit ladies of the night.
I wanted to go there.
It seems like a place where you're supposed to get very cozy for the evening, to say the least.
I would think that because it was a fucking pointy.
Altariel has gone straight for the one chest.
Yeah, I saw chest.
Yeah.
Chest.
There's a
What do you mean
huge...
there's no chest here as well?
Yes, there's a huge wooden chest on both sides of the stairs. That seems to be, both of them, from what you can tell at least, seem to be unlocked. Even though...
Can I just walk around and see if I find something of interest?
Yeah, you can make a perception check if you want to, yeah, sure.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure most people will
Yeah.
do this.
Like I will look for documents or any kind of... Yeah,
Well-
find something, please.
Well, I need to open my document thingy here.
I just have to take the food out of the oven.
Yep.
Be right back.
Do you need to eat now? Can we like do this first and then eat this together?
Let's see. I can take Tariel's thing first. When you open the chest, you explode. No.
Overkill spell. goes
Nothing,
off.
of course, nothing like that happens. But you can see that there are a lot of gold coins scattered about in the treasure chest, but not as many as you would think it would be in a place like this. But then you think about how many guards that he had, how the place looks, and it can't necessarily be cheap to just maintain this sort of thing. But there's still like a not necessarily should I say this as a fuck it, a shit ton of of
100,000 gold pieces.
yeah, of gold in the chest. So it seems like this is the active sort of that chest is the active sort of treasury for Franco.
Nice. Put all in my pocket.
It's 500 gold pieces, so it's not necessarily that you can even fit it into your pocket. You might need a pouch at least.
500. It's not still not enough. No. Well, I shared 100 with each and put 100 in with that pouch for Langa just in case.
Yep.
The
If you get a
Langa rest fund.
Yes. True.
How much was the each?
100.
100.
It's 500 in total, so. And Suntash, you can also see that your treasure chest is of the same size as Tariel's, and that it is indeed also unlocked.
Ooh.
So, When you open that chest, you can see that there is a very sort of regular looking shield lying at the bottom of it, and on top is a round, like buckler-ish shield made of wood, and on top of it is a very nice looking longsword that is lying on top of it. With like a very
nice-looking.
yes, it's very nice looking. With the hilt seems to be made out of like solid silver.
Ooh.
And the blade itself seems very sharp and very well kept.
Is it
Take
burning?
it for vampire slaying.
It's not burning. No.
You
It's in
just
a
have to say the
wooden
matching words
chest.
first.
Yeah, it's in the
Burn,
wooden
big
chest
burn.
on top of a wooden buckler. Is it burning?
You know, stranger things have happened. Like,
Sort of
Was
true,
it
I
3
guess.
items in total?
I'll pick it up.
two.
Two.
Yeah.
MacGyver can look at them, maybe. Well,
just,
yeah, it's
just
risky.
bring them. We can look at them later.
yeah.
So it was
Did
a
I find something?
shield and a nice looking longsword. You, as you're heading around the room, spending a bit of time like almost overturning everything in the room regarding the pillows, that sort of thing, you can see that the pillows, some of them seems very recently used, while others not so much so. You can see that it seems like out of all the pillows, 70% of them haven't been used recently, while 30% of them have kind of been used recently, because you can see that there's actually marks after people sitting on the pillows that they haven't like fluffed fully out, not in semen form.
Good. You're not drenched.
No, only the fact that they're not like fully fluffed out again, fluffer, when they weren't used. Examining the other side of the room, you can see that the first thing that like pops into your vision is 3 major looking like double sided beds that seem very, very high maintenance sort of beds regarding the woods and everything. And you can see that there are papers scattered in front of the middle one, and that the floor seems to be somewhat broken-ish right next to it. It seems like almost someone has like took a hammer or something and just like smashed into the solid stone, like splitting it into pieces.
I try and pick up all the papers.
Yeah, you can see that it's been written pages upon pages with something, but it's in common.
I'm not trying to read.
Yeah,
I'm
but-
just
yeah,
like,
yeah.
gathering them.
Yeah, and luckily for you, it also seems like the pages are indeed numbered, so they seem very easy to arrange in the correct order.
What do you want me to add? Just a stack of papers?
Yeah, sure.
After I've done that, can I try and see if there's something in the floor where they're tried to like ruin it?
Yeah, you can make an investigation check. Also, Santash and Tariel are looking at their respective roads.
I want to
Order?
use my logical thinker, by the way.
Yeah.
Just stand there, look at it.
Oh, you
You're
can
around
also
slowly?
roll. You can roll perception checks, both of you.
Oh.
Oh, this is gonna be good. For me.
What? I rolled 1 twice.
Yeah, you rolled one twice.
Oh, 9 then. That's good.
18.
18
Hey!
and 16. So, I can take the 2 perception first. I'll go with Santash first. As you open that wardrobe, you can see that there's indeed a bunch of nobles' clothes in the place. The only thing that seems to be of interest to you, unless, of course, you're very interested in nobles' clothes clad in both purple, red, and black. But they don't
Do they
necessarily.
look valuable?
They look like it could at least sell for someone, some kind of gold if you would approach the right person.
We'll see.
And also, underneath one of them, you find a very nice looking mirror that seems to be worth at least some amount of gold, because it's a very well kept, clean mirror that is surrounded. It's a circular mirror that is surrounded by silver, and it also has like a silver handle at the end so that you can put it like up to your own face easily.
This is definitely cursed, but I'll pick it up.
Yeah, you die? No.
Oh,
You can write like hand mirror in the parentheses you can just write silver.
I'm gonna kill some werewolves with this.
And Tariel, in yours, you also find more of the noble's clothes, like 3 more set of clothes. There's 3 set of clothes in yours as well, by the way, Santash, like 3 fully set of clothes.
Yeah.
There's the same in yours, Tariel, but it seems to be women's clothing instead. And you rolled 16. Hold on.
Pussy jack shit. No.
Oof. Also, like when you're turning the clothes out of the pocket, it seems to be something like almost heavy looking, or heavy. It feels heavy in the pocket, because when you like pick up the pants to like look underneath them, you can see that like the pocket just bulges towards the side of trying to, so gravity is pulling something down towards the wardrobe itself again. So it actually falls out, and it seems to be a diamond, a very nice looking diamond.
Well, got to sell something.
Yeah.
That's not a joke. We need cash to resurrect Langa.
Yeah.
We need to take cash from his fund, you know.
And
Diamond. And
You can donate his body to research, though, instead. Maybe some money for that.
And of course, I'm, as you're like going down on one knee, searching through the stone, you can see that there's no remnants at all from something being here. It seems like the person has just been mad of some sort to you. That's what it seems like. But of course, thanks to your storm rule thingy-majig, you like go into the flashback thingy again, and you see that Franco, or someone that at least looks very, very similar to him, so you can't do any other sort of judgment and say that it's him, is lying in the middle bed. You can see that he's writing something on like a stack of papers that he's holding close to his face. And then he sort of leans out, only wearing undergarments, out of the bed, scattering the papers about, like throwing them up in the air. And you can see that he grabs a dagger that was resting underneath the mattress here. And he slams it into the stone. Because at this point you can, of course, see that this damage has not happened yet. So he's slamming the dagger into the stone over and over and over and over again until he can make a crack into the stone. And when you see he makes a small amount of cracks, he like lodges the dagger into the cracks and tries to flip out the stone with the dagger over and over again. And you can see that he's clearly looking at something that he sees between the cracks. That he's looking, you can see that his eyes grow quite big when he's looking at something down there. There's almost like a reddish glow over his face, and then the flashback ends.
I want to look closer at the thing in the... I want to see if I can see the red thing, so I try to remove some stones then.
Yeah, you can do that without rolling. Because removing the stones is quite easily at this point, because they're not lodged into the floor anymore. You can see nothing. You can't see any sort of even dust particles of something else than solid stone.
Did the dagger look special at all?
No, to you it looked like a normal dagger. It looked like a normal iron dagger.
I tell the others that I got a stroke, and in my memories of the
I got a stroke.
past,
Should we take it to the doctor?
The
while
priest
trying
is
to
dead.
like Frank did this, and he saw something reddish that lighted up like underneath the stone. There, it's not there now, but it kind of is pretty scary, to be honest.
Well, I think he was pretty scary, or if he was.
Maybe we'll find traces of it
Yeah.
with detect magic. Maybe if there's some magical.
You can give it a shot.
Yeah.
I cast detect magic
Yeah.
with my last spell slot.
When you cast detect magic, you notice that there is indeed no magic residing within the broken stone, but you can see that the blade that Santaj recently picked up has magic on it.
Oh,
We need to look at your blade later.
Question.
Yes?
Abo-
To me
about,
or?
yeah, to you about noble cloth or fine
Yeah.
cloth. Do they have any emblems or thing that ties it to this place?
No.
We're just okay.
Yeah, it just looks like clothes that commoners wouldn't use.
Yes,
bring
then I
the
take it with.
Yeah.
Kind of weird. I'm just gonna sell this noble man's clothes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I heard he died recently. Oh, did he?
Oh, collective. It's a collection now.
Yeah, we're selling his mansion. The official realtor. Yeah.
Yeah, you just say that. Yeah, we sell this place and get a lot of money, and people move in. And, cannot move in here.
Let's find the key to this place.
well, he murdered the guy that owns it. That's not the way you do business.
If you have the papers, it's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, should we get the fuck out of here?
Yeah, I think so.
Are there stuff under the bed as well, or are they just? Did I pick up everything?
He did like a general search over the entire floor.
Under the bed too?
Yes. Didn't find anything.
Okay, Santosh. Santosh, I know you
Over
just
the bed too, yeah.
lost your souls, but the soul? Maybe you don't have multiple souls. That would be
How do you know
strange.
that?
I don't know.
He's just assuming at this
You're a
point.
soul drinker. Maybe that was
no.
your father.
No.
You have souls there where you're coming from this realm.
Is it a mirror too?
That's a mirror as well, yes.
Do we see each other in the mirror?
Yes.
Why
The mirror
doesn't-
seems a bit dusty compared to the rest of the place, and it's only like protected by wood instead of silver or stone. But other than that, it looks like a completely normal mirror.
This is
There's
too
no
early for
magic
me-
emanating from it.
Too early for me to reveal that I have no reflection in the mirror.
I'd bring a wooden stake out.
Sometimes you turn to stone when you look at yourself. No, you're a basilisk. No.
I'll just slam the mirror into the ground.
You slam the mirror into the ground.
Yeah, I'll fuck this mirror.
Jesus!
Some pent up rage in here, I guess.
While the detect magic is up, Press, I just want to walk around the entire place, like the lower and the upper level.
Yeah, there is no magic except for you and the things that you have on you.
Okay.
I think we are done there. What do you think, my guy? Are you done with your thorough search?
Yeah.
I'll bring the clothes too from the noble.
Maybe
Yep, 3 sets of clothes then, noble clothes.
ask Oscar to go in to do the teleportating thingy inside, I guess.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I'll just open the door a little bit and just. I see Oscar. I tell him to. You can come in now.
He comes inside again, He comes.
What?
End of story.
I'm gonna get some pillows for him. So
So, are you done? Did you find anything?
yeah, something we can check it when you get back. I
Yeah,
guess.
okay.
Yeah,
Found
just-
some papers as well.
Yeah.
What about this bell I yell over here?
What is it? What?
What was this bell?
What about the bell?
Alarm
Oh,
system.
gone.
Roboto.
Yeah. De är
Oh, yeah,
argato.
he's turning. She's turning into her demon form.
What? Demons? Oh, I'm out of here.
So, are we ready to leave?
I think so.
Usually has a vampire picture on the wall.
Yeah, the pictures are quite generic, so.
He must be a vampire.
I did not see that.
He sits down in sort of a meditative position and closes his eyes with the baby in his still resting in his hands. You don't have to look at me.
Don't you need to shout octopus or something?
What? No. Why would I need that?
I lean closer to Audon and say, I like my version better.
Yeah, me too. It's like reminds me of the sea. I never been.
I never been.
You have been on the fucking boat with us.
Well, that was on the only boat, and I'm never going on a boat again because that boat got hit by lightning twice.
He's just sitting there with his eyes closed, clearly focused now on his type of ritual. Which you
Is the
realize
magic
is
still up?
very much more quiet than yours.
Is detect magic still up?
Yeah, for a tiny bit, yeah.
I'll just look at the baby.
The baby has it's some form of magic, but it's a magic that, as in the previous campaign, the detect magic can't realize what type of magic it is.
Are you bringing the homunculus?
It's on my shoulder. I just said.
Just that you can't group move things yet in Talespire, so. So, is there anything that you would like to discuss during 10 minutes that he sits there, or are you just like
Standing awkwardly.
Yeah, standing awkwardly watching him?
Dude, what is the time of the day?
I need to try to recollect.
No, I remember.
Early midday-ish.
Yeah, because we had 2 hours at the start of the day to reach Luskin.
Yeah, that's what I
This
remember.
Prior to lunch, like
Yeah.
between 10 and 12 somewhere. Yeah, when we get to Neverwinter, should we try to contact this person before finding going for Langa's body? Or should we do it after?
You think
Cool.
this is the only cell of anti-gods? You think we killed their leader right now?
I don't think we killed the guy giving them orders.
I don't know. It seemed like he said it was like he at least thought he was a big shot, I guess. But
Because it said that there was 10 left here, and what 10 was...
yeah, we are killed all 20 now.
Yes, and then it's one more giving them the order of killing. It was 20 total that get the order.
Yeah, from the letter we found on Krikor, you mean?
Yeah. So there's probably someone gonna try to find someone else to do his dirty work, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, we need to be on guard. I'm not trusting anyone anymore.
There's
Not
gonna be
even
a
your old mother?
lot of questioning new people at least.
Yeah, especially all the people we meet that talks with the Dungeon Master's voice.
What's his
And that
system?
suddenly meet us in the middle of the woods in that walk around without a flare or a fire.
Flare.
Flare.
Emergency.
So,
Well, I'm done.
Oscar pops out leaving the portal behind.
Then jump in.
Zoom.
Unique token is a unique person, you bastard.
Oscar immediately sits down on the bed whenever you come back to the HQ.
Are there anyone else there, or?
No, it's just you this time around.
I pick up the fat stack of papers and try to read.
So this, the name of this document is the Diary of Ferenkat Verenhatama, which is probably, like mentioned the previous time, there is a reason why everyone just called him Franco instead. Luskin. I find it difficult to believe that my days of wandering from town to town, city to city, looking for the next meal, is over. They gave me a mansion, a gigantic building based on my work for them. How in the 9 hells was this place up for grabs anyways? They claimed that the previous owner had gone mad over some crystals found in the barren and snowy north, far into Icewind Dale, in some abandoned mining caves that was supposed to be full of them. They, however, assured me that these crystals was long gone from the building. I actually believed them. These people seemed to want me to stay here. One job was all it took. It took me 3 days to get known by the entire city as the solver of mysteries. One job was all it took. Apparently, the previous owner brought a lot of these crystals back to the mansion. He wanted to take care of them, sell them. According to one of the guards outside his walls here in Luskin, he went mad, kept talking about the voices of children trapped inside the crystals. He became nothing more than a husk of his former self, a mere madman who kept wandering around the city, spitting crazy talk to whoever he passed. He took his own life, hanging from a noose in the windows of the 2nd floor. The mansion has been left alone ever since, no one wanting to live there. Moved in. I have finally moved in. The mansion is beautiful. They have given me guards that are supposed to protect me at all times. They have officially brought me into their service as well, as the leaders of Luskin itself. They just call me the solver of mysteries now. They keep saying my name wrong whenever they mention me by name, so I've told them to call me Franco instead of Ferenkath Verenhatama. That seems too much for the human tongue to follow. I'm just tasked with solving abnormal things that surround the city, whatever it may be. The state of everything. It has been a good while since my previous update. I am sorry, but I have been very busy. The abnormal things happening around Luskin seems to be vast, especially when it comes to the work and influence of gods. It's weird. Figures and creatures that are supposed to not have too much influence over our realm seems to try to creep in everywhere. Just last week, we have destroyed an artifact after Kronos that managed to make its way to the harbors of Luskin. No man should know their fate, as the artifact showed you. The humanoid mind isn't built for seeing the future, with the temptations of being able to change the past. It was an old stone-like lantern with 4 glass walls. We destroyed the glass and paid the man quite well for it. I must admit, I was tempted to try and invoke some sort of energy into the object, but I managed to maintain a strong will. My future comes whenever it comes, and my past is a trodden path. Once again, where does all these things come from? And quite ordinary old-looking scroll found on a blind old man wanting to seek shelter here in Luskin. He was exiled in his old library of Gundarlum, which I didn't even knew possessed the library. He was exiled for spouting madness. He told the others at the library that the document spoke to him, gave him influence, gave him direction and a sense of a higher being. He told them he spoke to Deneir through the scroll. How did these type of objects hit our realm? We burned the scroll in a sacred fire. A man shouldn't communicate directly with gods in this type of manner, especially with a god that was announced insane. Madness would ensue. How and why A man came to my doorstep telling me that the gods would punish me for trying to prevent them from speaking to our mortals. The gods would find a way, he said. What a bunch of nonsense. It is highly known that the gods can only oversee the material plane, thanks to the Seven, which rid the world of that vile blood. Is this man of the gods as well? My voice is cracking, I'm sorry. Another visit. Another man visited me. He told me that he spoke with a god, but in a different manner than a lot of the others. I had a very hard time believing him first, but after some time, he started to make sense. He told me he worked for a group of men that was trying to rid the influence of the powers of gods from the material plane. Gods had for a long time tried to bend their rules to control the material plane through other means. It's widely known that gods can't interfere with humanoid life, but they had tried through other means. This man wanted to stop it. He wanted my help. I wasn't helping anyone before I knew what this was going to entail. He told me to keep on doing what I was doing, destroying objects that gods had lent their power to, and that he would contact me every now and then, informing me if there was any godly influence on our plane that he knew about. I asked him face to face which god spoke to him. I would never accept this task if he didn't tell me. He told me that the god he spoke for had 2 faces. The god didn't have a name, but he assured me that this god wanted to destroy everything the other gods could come up with. The god wanted the other gods to stay out of the mortals' business, is what he told me. I don't know what to believe. I could use the extra money, because there is no way I'm doing this for free. Is this right? It's been a while once again. I'm sorry. I don't know if this is right anymore. Our group has grown in size. We are spread over multiple cities now. At first, we destroyed objects that allowed gods to communicate with the mortals, but it's gone further now. Just last week, 2 priests were murdered in cold blood for channeling the powers of Lathander. Is this right? Has it gone too far now? I don't want to be a murderer of mortals. I feel no better than these gods we are trying to protect the mortal realm from, if this continues. And what about this leader as well? Shouldn't he be murdered then, with that type of logic? He also speaks to a god. This doesn't make too much sense to me. Maybe it's my sleepless nights starting to get on my nerves. I don't know. There's this small mouse or critter, I really don't know, that seems to be lodged in between the stone floor next to my bed. The small rattling noise is making my head spin. It has been there for days, if not weeks at this point. It's driving me insane. I'm not even joking. If this isn't any better tomorrow, I'll crush the stones to get the stupid critter out of there myself. The flooring. I couldn't take it anymore. There was no way I was spending another night with that awful sound next to my bed. For the entire night, I smashed it. It wasn't a mouse or a critter at all. They lied to me when I moved in. Or maybe they didn't know about this at all. Fragments of a red crystal, lodged in between the stones of the flooring of this mansion. It wasn't all gone. The fragments are making the terrible rattling sound. I've dislodged all of the fragments and put them on the floor. It's weird. I want to smash them into 1,000 pieces and toss them out of the window. But at the same time, I don't. The redness. It's so very beautiful. And the rattling, now closer, doesn't seem as annoying as it once did. Seems like the rattling is the sound of the crystal thing trying to put itself back together. Trying to make itself whole again. It deserves it. Something so shiny and beautiful deserves to be whole. Deserves to have a special place in our heart. My heart. My heart! The crystal is whole again. A child keeps calling me from within it. It wants us to be the same. It wants us to be whole. It says it can help me with the task of ensuring the god's influence over our plane is gone for good. I did the only logical thing. I followed. The child now rests within me. I ate the crystal. Or at least parts of it. I gave some to my guards as well. It was the only logical thing to do. I can turn myself into a hideous being. Probably scaring away any potential no-do-gooders. I can control it. I can control them as well. The gods seem to be acting in a very primitive, bizarre manner whenever I change skin. Now, I only have to keep up with the facade to not raise suspicion of my newfound skin. This is brilliant. I am brilliant. The crystal was brilliant. I'm so glad I accepted this mansion as my own. I could never have managed to stop these gods by myself. But now, thanks to this skin, I have a chance. This is brilliant. This is brilliant. I am brilliant. You are brilliant. We are all brilliant. Not you, though. Do you know who I'm talking to? I do. Or do I? Brilliant, brilliant. Calm yourself, Franco. Calm yourself. The facade. You're a noble man who speaks the truth. Yes. It's been a while once again. I'm not sorry this time. I have more important things to do. I'm keeping up with the facade. I need to act like my normal self. An old friend is coming to visit. That fucking god-believing piece of shit Haman. Come to think that I used to like the fucker. I'll rip his head off, put his limbs on a spike and feed him to the wolves in the forest. He fucking deserves it. Fucking god, man. Facade, Franco! Facade! Get the aggression out now, so that you will keep calm during the visit. He's heading there with a halfling and a baby, also filthy with gods. Kill them! Kill them all, they said. There are more in Neverwinter as well. They're going to die as well. Die, die, die. They all die. We live. The mortals. The plane is ours. Calm yourself, Franco. Remember how you used to act before you saw the beautiful red. Remember your kinship from the leader of the now called godless. Keep calm. Act like a humanoid, and they will be in your clutches in no time. It's time for a dance. A dance in the red pool of blood. A pool of blood. You beauty. Calm yourself. Calm yourself.
Well, that sucks. Now we're back to normal. Yeah, way. I'm glad I didn't find the remnants of the gem in the floor.
And that is, of course, the same crystal that you were in the mines of in the first campaign, of course.
Yeah? The crystal dragon.
Yes, where you, if you remember that you hear the voices of children and stuff inside of those crystals as well.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, at least we found out that the cult is bigger, like multiple cities and stuff, so...
And this wasn't the leader.
Nope. Any hints in his wording about who the leader are? I guess not.
Well, only that we know it has connection with the Two-Faced God.
Yeah,
that
because
was a shocker.
he was talking to the Two-Faced God.
Yep.
Huh.
So that's nice.
So we have
So-
a mole.
So is the Two-Faced God's plan to get rid of all humans that talks to all other gods than that god? So he will be all powerful
only
if,
god with-
if
Yeah. I
if
think
he
so.
if like nobody else is praying to any of the other gods, then he will have all of the power, I guess. Yeah,
I
well
don't think
maybe
it's about power, probably. It's more about
maybe
chaos.
yeah. Well, power and chaos is the same thing, isn't it?
We did talk to the god, right? You did speak to the same being.
We.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should be careful. Maybe you should stop shouting her name every time you cast a guiding bolt. Like, for the name of my gloriful princess god, guiding bolt in her name, in her name.
The name, in the name.
In the
What,
name, in
what's,
the name.
what is the name of the pixie lady, the god of yours again?
Fucking
Not a
pixelated.
pixie lady.
Oh,
You shouldn't be disrespecting the gods. You're a
well,
man of the cloth yourself.
I only know about the Moradin. I haven't spoken to anyone else.
Oh,
Except that two-faced god, but we don't know if he's a real god or not. Maybe it's just a step, like a stand-in.
So you just disrespect anybody you don't know about. Is that it?
No, of course not.
Okay. To just bring this to another thing,
The party
Oscar,
pooper is here.
Yes.
do you have any other safe locations than these houses? Because it seems like in these papers they know where we are, and this is not going to be the last time.
Yeah. I was thinking about the same thing. That we probably should move houses somewhere, but I don't know where. Didn't the priest give you a name?
Yes, he did, but in the heat of the moment, I forgot.
But didn't he give you a piece of paper?
Yeah, I got the piece of paper, yeah. So you have it on us.
So maybe, I don't know, she's a priestess of some sort. Maybe we can ask her for a more secluded place or something like that. I don't know. My contacts in this city are not vast, to say the least. And you've met Rin, so you know that his contact isn't vast either, just by the way he is. So,
But if this leader of the godless is one of the two-faced gods, does that mean we have to look inward inside the group, or do you think there's more people?
from what I got, at least, I don't know. I think that we are a result of. Have you been to like a theater show?
Yes.
Have you seen the masks that they use for promotional senses in that sort of thing? One smiling one and one frowny one?
Yes.
I would, if I was to put it in simple terms, I think that we are the smiley version and they are the frowny version. Or the other way around, depending on how you look at it. But I don't think we're created of the same version.
So you're telling me we're basically at war then?
Yeah, with himself, sort of, in a weird sense.
Cool. We're just
Yeah.
puppets.
Oh, that's cool, but okay.
Oh, there was irony. I heard about it.
Oh. Now you're
Wait, you can use irony? What?
yeah,
Oh, this
now
is
he's
weird.
that person again, which I want to take a drink with. He keeps popping in and out. It's weird.
Strange, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
so weird.
I can't explain it myself. But
Maybe
I did see the fucking soul drinker, whatever the fuck that was. I need a drink, but we also need to fix Langa first.
Yeah, and,
Yeah, longer
which
first.
one of you has the paper on you?
Auro.
I think it was Suntash that got it.
Yeah. So just say the name.
So you have a paper
Mhm.
that has the name Rowana on it, like this.
So
Yeah. I
Should we all
should
go there together, or should we send Oscar, or what should we do?
Well, if Oscar could talk to her, we can go and fetch Langa's corpse.
Talk to her?
I think it's better if you talk to her, because you're
Yeah,
going to be a
man.
corpse.
Maybe before we forget, we should give Oscar one of our stones so he can communicate with him.
That would be great, yeah.
One of your stones?
We found some magical stones we can communicate through.
Long
Oh!
distance.
Okay, yeah, that would probably be great, because if you're heading into danger, I'm probably like a day away or so, heading into the same danger or whatever.
Yeah,
Oh,
that will happen. Probably.
yeah. So that would be brilliant. But why? You're 4 people. You have a better chance of finding her than what I do, I think. I don't know.
And
Yeah, I guess you
My-
have to
my
lay low
best-
with the baby still.
Yeah, and my best guess would just be to pop into like the tavern or something and just try to talk to the barkeep, ask her if she's seen her, because I don't know where this Rowana lives.
That was not my plan at all.
Oh, that was your plan as well. Okay.
Well,
yeah,
we
so-
don't have any leads.
No.
Well, we could, if it's a priest, we could check out some kind of clergy something here, or church, or
I think
you know,
that most.
let the Santos you maybe know where to find some people.
Yeah, I know all the priests in town.
No, but you recognize maybe the buildings and stuff, you know.
Or you
Yeah,
can just ask at the clock tower. They should have a lot of knowledge about everything.
I think it's just asking around would be better, because
You can just ask a guard.
official religious buildings is something that Nasher has tossed out quite a while ago. So, but you are allowed to, of course, be religious in Neverwinter. It's just that he didn't want building, because they used to have a building apparently that was celebrating Tyr, but it changed. So.
Well, I can see that one, but there's plenty of other guys.
Yeah, that's
more
why
than
you're still allowed to practice religion. It's just that there's no like official building for it.
Moradin would beat Tyr in 1v1 easy.
We could just ask a guard, because there probably are some places that you can get help with medicine and stuff. You can ask about. It doesn't have to be religion.
True.
Think of other thing. Do you have a way of warning the other groups? Member of the Storm Rule? That we are getting hunted. Anyway, can you put a notice, I guess?
Yeah, I have a special place to put a note, usually for both Orin and Dorina, at least, because they're usually gone quite a bit more outside of the city than compared to Ricardo. But
yeah, just say something like, we are compromised, need to find a new place to have a base. Should have a group meeting when we have the chance, I don't know, to lay a plan, or I don't know. Well, we need to fix Langa first before we do anything, but
makes sense.
You have the stones, so it's how does it work again? MacGyver, is it two-way communication, right?
Yes.
Yes. Is there any restrictions on it, or? Usually with his magical
I
fuckers,
can't
and he
remember.
like points the dagger at it. Bling, bling, bling.
You just use both the calls for 2 weeks.
What?
I didn't have the item.
You haven't put it in your inventory?
Santosh, please read the instructions of the sending stones we got.
The instructions? I don't have the instructions.
So no one knows how this thing works?
Did I get it?
Some of you got it. I told you like a shit ton of time ago to write down.
I guess I forgot.
It's sending stones, at least
Yeah.
it's called.
Once sending is cast through the stones, they can't be used again until the next dawn.
So
If one of the stones in a pair is destroyed, the other becomes non-magical.
Okay.
So that means you can send a message once from each of the stones a day?
With each... it looks like it, yeah.
So wait. It's sending stones, right?
Yeah.
So the spell you're sending through it is sending.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Then you know sort of how it works, thanks to Ricardo.
Yeah.
Then I'll give him I'll give him one and I'll keep the other.
Yeah. So 25 worded communication is what we have now, once a day, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's better than meeting you appearing out of invisibility with a crossbow bolt to the head of some dude.
That is very, very true.
Do you want me to add sending stone or sending stones?
It's still
amount?
sending stones because you are the owner of both of them. So it's just
Yeah,
that you can write in parentheses Oscar because then always the parentheses is the one that you have given the other stone to.
Yeah.
To make it easier.
Yep. Done.
Yep. Nice. So now we have a means of communicating. I think that I'll try to lay it low. My immediate thought process was this is something that we can talk about later on, because I don't know how much communication Haman had with other people around Neverwinter. But my immediate thought process was at least that if Haman was kind of a lonely soul, we could set up in his house for the time being.
That's smart.
So
Yeah.
yeah, considering that I don't think he's returning.
Well, if he does, then you
I
should warn us.
actually laugh and then like stop when I understand what I'm laughing at.
You should warn us with the sending stone if you see him.
If I see him,
Yeah, walking around with red eyes or something like that. I don't know.
yeah, someone would have to like put his body back together. Did you see the state of that thing?
Yeah.
Yep.
I did.
I forgot one thing when I leveled. My homunculus gets 1d4 health.
Does it get 1d4 health or does it get an extra hit die?
Hit die.
Yeah, because I think that the hit dice are still just used for resting with that guy. I think.
No, it gets like one. It's the artifice level. Homunculus has a number of hit dice equal to your artifice level, so it gets one more.
Yeah. So he gets one more hit die, but I don't think that hit die is used.
It's how he calculates his hit points. 1 plus your intelligence modifier and your artificial level in hit dice.
Yeah, so I think that he has now. I think he has a static HP pool, not a
No,
variable one.
It is a variable one.
Is it?
I can send it to you.
Yeah. If you're completely sure.
I'm on the spell.
Yeah. I remember because I read. The homunculus has a hit d4 is equal. Yeah, because I think it has a statical level. Yeah, then no, a static HP that increases by 1 per level. Not it's.
Then I've done it the wrong way then.
Yeah, because I think that's the case. I think that the hit dice are just used if you rest with him, and he needs to recover HP.
So it's 5 plus 6 plus 1 then.
Yes.
Yep.
So he has 12 hit points then.
Yeah, and the next level it gets 13, or if you, of course, also increase your intelligence modifier, you also gets increased for that.
I don't think that's possible.
You
Yeah.
can get 22. But yeah, anyways. Yeah, so you can look for this person because I think it's better also because you know exactly what to say, and you know more about Langa in case there's some like special conditions that has to be met or something like that. And I can, for now at least, I can lay low in the priest in Haman's house with the baby, because I think I need to, of course, considering the information that has been revealed, I think it's very important that we keep her in check at all times, and we don't know how much time it takes before she abnormally grows again, so
Yeah.
but we might have another problem on our hands in the future as well, because I don't know, but I haven't heard about too many very young children that seems very obedient, so
Yeah. I was put in a hole when I was a kid, I remember, so.
don't make this more awkward than what it is already.
Why? Then you can think about something else.
Think about
I'm
you
just
in a
saying-
hole? Why would I want
I'm
to
just
think
here
about you in a hole?
I'm just here to please. Let's put the head on the focus.
You're just here to play. Okay, yeah. So do we have our plans like laid out now for the like immediate future?
Yes.
Yeah. We're
Yeah.
going to the priest lady, then we're going to Langa, so we're leaving Neverwinter today. We're leaving Neverwinter as fast as possible.
We're leaving Neverwinter today. What if you
Well,
don't
we
find the
need to-
priestess today?
Well,
Do you even know how she, what she looks like, what type of race she is, or anything?
we have a name.
Yeah,
Toriel is
yeah.
good with name and people, so I have faith in her to find this priestess. But I guess we leave Neverwinter after we have located her, or
Yeah, makes sense. Good luck to you once again. It was very weird meeting you under these circumstances once again. It's twice in a row now. Let's not make a habit out of it. I'm growing sick of it already.
yeah, you know what they say:
Nice.
all good things comes in threes.
Oh god. No, not God. Something else.
Yeah,
Fuck that.
something else. But not godless either, because then we are referring to the other guys, right? So you have to say like merchant. Oh my merchant, or something like that.
Yeah, of course. You're here to please, but you do please quite not as much as I would have hoped.
No, but you misunderstand what I mean. I irritate you so much now, so you get so happy when I leave. So I'm here to please.
Yeah, I keep telling you, you're in this
You leave
weird
to
spot of I wish you were dead and I want to have a drink with you. You're in this like very weird spot in between both of those things.
Yeah, that's perfect. Keeping you on your toes.
Yeah,
That's how you build friendships and
keeping okay. Yeah, okay. We have different ways of building a friendship, but I guess that's why me and you both don't have too many friends, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Sontash, can I look at the dagger?
Oh yeah. Sure.
Dagger?
Take up the.
Oh, it was a long sword, yeah.
Longsword.
sword.
I pick up the long sword and the two shields and just put them somewhere on the ground.
Shield wasn't magical, so.
I don't
Shield
know
is
that.
not
I'll
magical.
put it on the ground.
Oh,
Oh, put it on the
Sweet.
ground.
I'm
Sweet.
charactering, you know.
Character.
It's
Roll-
charactering.
I
Role
tried,
play? How
You
dare
try what now?
It's a new verb, okay?
I tried to cast ritual cast identify.
Yeah. Is there anything else that you would like to happen during those 10 minutes? The other people in the party?
I'll just stare at him constantly.
I won't break.
You need to maintain concentration. You need to roll a concentration saving throw now.
I'll just keep doing what I have been doing.
I would just watch him do his thing.
Everyone is just staring at I'm trying to discover what the fuck this is.
Well, I sit down on the bed and I rest for a little while, I guess.
Yep.
A small sip of my beer when I like look at him.
We still got the beer left.
After those 10 minutes, you see that it is a sort of enchantment that rests within the blade that gives the longsword +1. That's it.
Oh.
I thought we found sort of Paruns.
Sort of.
Never
Porno?
mind, it's a epic sword. Never
Oh.
mind.
I hope it did something else. But...
Yeah.
Nope.
+1 is good to tell, though.
Mm.
And what was the other two shield? Was it just normal shields?
There was never 2 shields, and yes, it is a normal wooden buckler. Indeed.
Mm.
Well, I got a shield, so I don't need it. But
Hang it on the wall.
Circle hanging on the wall of the place that you're supposed to leave.
Is it a +1 shield? Or?
No. Then it would be been magical.
Okay.
It is just a normal wooden buckler, a circular wooden buckler.
I just point to it. It's a +1 sort of enchantment.
Longsword.
Longsword.
Longsword +1.
I guess
Is it longsword,
sometimes.
is that D8?
D8
D8,
and
yeah.
D10 if you wield it in both hands. It's versatile.
It's versatile.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll use that instead of the short sword.
It's
If
still
not,
more
yeah.
damage, so.
Well, it doesn't make any difference for me for using it. So
Oh, me neither, since I have to use the shield anyway most of the time.
Yeah, but
Is
then it's
D8 low?
D8 instead of D6, so.
So it's
Oh,
better.
Bigger numbers, man. Bigger numbers.
Then the 1d10 where if you hold it with 2 hands.
Oh, I thought it was D6 with one hand and D8.
No, no.
Yeah.
Long sword. Not short.
Okay. Yep. Sure. Oh, guess I'll use that.
Yep.
But what was that staff again that we found?
The snake stuff.
Staff of the Python or something
yeah,
like that?
Yep. The summon Python thing.
You have to tune to it, right?
Just have to.
It's a staff that you can throw onto the ground and it becomes a giant constrictor snake.
Oh, you have to throw it on the ground.
Yeah, I think so. I think it. Yeah.
You don't
Oh,
have to have it in.
staff of the Python. Let's check. Can you use the action to speak your staff's command word and throw the staff on the ground? Yeah, 10 feet of you. The staff becomes giant constrictor snake under your control. Act on own initiative count by using a bonus action to speak the command word again. You return the staff to normal. Blah blah blah. And command it.
Auron.
Yeah.
Should I send a sending to Oscar with a joke?
No.
You
Maybe
sound
later.
weird, Auron.
Maybe later.
Okay.
Maybe later tonight.
I just want to check what's the stats of this thingamajig.
Constrictor snake has a lot of HP, low AC, that sort of thing.
60. Yeah.
Yeah, and it gives us advantage if we manage to constrict.
Yes, because it restrains, right?
Yeah.
Restrained.
Oh, we can bless the snake.
Can I?
Like, we should use. Somebody should use the stuff, I guess.
It's a what's damage type again? Is it just? Oh, it's. Well, I can, but it doesn't.
Well, it's not like you use the staff to hit with. You just summon the snake and then
Yeah.
when you're
Blood
packed, then
damage, I
later.
think, since it's constrict. Well, you can bite too.
Yeah, I can take it if you don't gonna use it because, and I can actually, attune it. So
Yeah, it can come handy if like you send the snake to tank some mobs, and then we can stand. You can stand on some other mobs, and we can.
Yeah, it's
Like, I think this-
nice HP soaking thing. Either
Yeah, I
way.
think the snake will have like double the HP of one of us. So,
Yeah.
and you can still give him temp, can't you? With your aura.
Yeah.
I think so.
So.
That's some OP level.
Yeah, whenever a creature. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can,
I
can
think
use it as a tank until
it's
it
worth.
dies. Yeah.
Not every fight, but I think it's worth using, I guess, because it doesn't require concentration or anything like that, right?
Nope.
Yeah.
People laughed at me when I said it was useful when we got it.
Who laughed at you?
Everyone.
No. I actually asked to get it, but Santos is like, I'm just gonna put it in my backpack.
I don't have it.
He's a greedy
You don't have it?
goblin from
You were deciding you have
another
or having it.
No, do I have it?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think you do, yeah.
What? No. Somebody else grabbed it.
Yes, you found it. So
We
you
kind
put
of
it in your
pushed
backpack.
it on you because you said, I don't want to use it, but you're a cleric. I don't want to be a druid. Take it.
Yeah, that's
We'll
exactly
decide
what you said.
later.
Yeah, I said that, but I don't think I picked or took it. I don't have it in my inventory.
Well, then we don't have it then. Nice, we lost it. Thank you.
I don't know its name.
Yeah, then I take it then. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, don't let Santosh take any items
I
anymore.
thought you took it.
Just lose it.
You never answered my question when I asked, "Can I get it?" And you just
Oh,
I never answered.
Well, good thing that's decided. So
Yep.
next, we should try and find more information about the priestess.
Yes.
Let's go to the bar, Auron.
The bar?
The tavern.
Should we spread up? Spread it?
You
Spread,
can
spread
actually
it?
hit with a staff. It has damage, yes.
Well, of course, but yeah.
We should, me and Audon should go and check the tavern.
Why should you split?
Why not?
Why not?
It should be safe in the city, but
Why can't we split in 4 then? Then that's faster.
What?
I'm good at my own.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, I guess.
I'm like,
Well, that's
We need
hurtful.
to contact each other though, in some form.
well, we should have a meetup then. Like we split out for an hour and meet back in front of the tavern. And if you don't have found anything, we just split up and tell where we was, and we can go all
An
the
hour
way.
is a bit short.
Isn't it clever to walk
2
in
hours.
pairs when people are after us?
We are in the middle of the day in the middle of the city. I don't think there's going to be much of commotion.
We found a devil guy in another city.
Yeah, but that was a
And the
little
guards.
city in an enclosed space.
if you get invited into a mansion, just say no.
Yeah, don't go into
And if
tight
they have
corners
cool
by yourself.
I could use a little bit of alone time. No offense, guy, but like, I think I need to find a hole or something.
No problem. But you see, I'm very affected by the deceit, the pure agony on my face as I walk out.
Okay. Let's meet in front of the tavern in 1 hour.
Yeah, but you should. Okay,
I will try
Let's
my luck
decide
at
on-
the clock tower.
you try to look at the clock tower.
What was the name of the thingy again? How you are looking for?
Her name again?
Can you write it down for me, please?
I'm not
thought
that
you
good at
remembered
telling
everything.
type, though.
Ruana.
What do you say? Ruanna?
Ruana.
Ruanna.
Ruana.
Ruanna.
How do you
Ruanna.
know 2 hours gone by? There's something to do with the sun, right?
Ruanna. Ruanna.
Mm.
Yeah. I got it now. It's like Anna, but she's like rowing. So Ruanna.
We'll just go straight
I-
to the tavern.
Kind of hope he finds her first because you're going, oh, you're like Anna, rowing Anna. Yes, Anna.
Botnama.
It
Well,
never stopped.
2 or 1 hour is Sondage in front of the tavern.
2.5?
No. Should we meet in 1 hour or 2 hours in front of the tavern?
I'd say 2 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I think I'm going to check out if I find some hospice or some, healing houses or something. Maybe someone knows there.
Yeah.
Probably something like that around, I guess.
As I walk past Audon, I'm gonna drink beer, you deceitful little man.
Did I hear it?
I didn't say it was a joke. I'm just gonna walk to the tavern and check out there.
Yeah, right. No. I don't know about you, Santosh, but maybe there should be some clerics around there, maybe?
I'll try to find some
Maybe?
religious places, maybe? I don't know.
No,
Some
face.
guard should know. Don't these humans have churches and stuff in the city?
Is it so different from your place, I guess?
Well, there's not a lot of churches where I'm from.
As I walk to the tavern, Press, could I just nip inside the other place we have and just see if anyone is there?
Yeah, of course.
We do one at a time, or how should we do? Should we all talk?
Doing one at a time, yeah, and the other ones so that you'll not be left hanging.
Just mute?
No, you can go into a separate conversation because I'm going to go over to the document section. So the stream won't be able to see the other person that I'm communicating with, but we're communicating one at a time so that we can have also a bit of fun with the catch up whenever you meet at the tavern, so that you actually have to explain to one another what you have encountered. So.
But I don't want to hear about the holes you were gonna dig into.
so also to sort of respect the role-playing thing, be so kind as to not to discuss outside of game things or other game things whenever you're in the other conversation together. When you pop back into that, don't say what you like experience straight away in that conversation.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. If you catch my drift.
Yep.
Yeah, because
Surprise.
because then
Actually,
it's easier to do actual role playing whenever you have to actually catch one another up with what you have experienced during that 2 hours.
Yep.
So I was thinking about that I could go in order, so I can start with toilet paper.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
So then you can just pop, all of you others can just pop into the conversation down below and just have a fun, casual.
Will be bugged, right?
Yeah, because I'm going to go over to a separate screen. I'm going to go over to the document screen. Yeah.
See ya.
Yeah.
Bye-bye. Oh, it's so much better without
So,
yeah.
what is it that you want to spend those 2 hours doing, Mr. Aim? As you pop your head in, by the way, into the building next door, you can see that the building is indeed empty.
Even the second level?
Yes. There is no one there.
Then I close the door like the responsible adult I am.
Yeah. Oh my
and
god.
Then I move to the inn.
Yep. You can teleport over if you want to.
Yeah, I'm already there.
Oh shit.
You.
The inn seems quite quiet at this time of day, but that is something that you're also sort of expecting at this time of day, of course. So people are still busy with work, this being like a normal weekday and that sort of thing. But there are still some residents that are sitting around the bar and some sitting around the tables.
Yeah. I just walk up to the counter and try and get her attention.
She pops over quite early on when she sees that you're trying to get her attention, because she was just cleaning some glasses from last night. What is it that I can do for you?
I am hungry.
You are hungry. Yeah, what would you like?
Soup, warm soup, and some bread.
Warm soup and bread coming up. That'll be 4 silver pieces, please.
And the beer, please.
Okay, then it'll be 6.
Yeah. And by the way, have you heard about a person called Ruana?
She sort of scuffles the 6 silver pieces onto her side of the table, and she's about to turn around, and it's just like stops. Ruana?
A priest of some sort, a healer maybe. I just got the name. I kind of need some help with a friend.
What kind of help? Is your friend ill?
Well, you could say that. It's more like dead, but
what?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, I sure I know Ruana. Yeah, she's usually here at least almost every night.
Every night. What's the time right now?
It is early midday-ish.
So like half a day, almost until night.
Yeah, around that time.
Okay. Are you sure she's here daily? If she do you know where she lives if she doesn't come in tonight?
No, she's quite private with where she lives because of her the services that she provides while in the establishment. She tries to always take alternative routes home, try to shake off people if they're trying to follow her, that sort of thing. So
I can get why.
yeah. So
does she have like a favorite spot, or like the same spot she sits every night?
you usually over there, and she points in the corner here.
You know, could you like describe how she looks to me?
Dwarven woman, so not quite large, not in like the height size of it all, at least, but maybe a bit more broadly shouldered than what I am. Long white braided hair usually. Sometimes it's not braided. It all depends on our mood, I think. Usually clad in, like, I would say, like, very common clothes. You can't see that she's a priestess just by looking at her, sort of. I think the most telling thing with her is indeed her hair. The color of her hair, which is very silky white, and also her big nose. That is a
Big nose?
Big nose, yes. A very dwarven nose.
Okay. So big schnoz.
Big schnoz, if you would like to say that, yeah.
Oh. Thank you. I'll just sit here until my friends comes later.
Yeah, that's not an issue. I'll bring you food.
Thank you. And yeah, I'll just order more beer later.
Yeah. Or whenever it's time, whenever you're out of like ale.
Yeah. So what I'm planning to do, Pes, is eat food, drink my beer, and drink beer every time my cup's empty.
Yeah. You can up front. You can pay another gold if that's fine.
Yeah. There we go.
Yep.
Then I'm done, I guess. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna sit here being like on the lookout for a white-haired dwarf with a big nose.
Yep. That is completely fine. So, with that, can you bring Crooked Cow into the conversation? Because he's the next one, right? Yeah.
Yeah, he's the next one.
Yep.
Arrivederci.
Arrivederci. Thank you so much for joining today, by the way, chat. Well, now that I can actually talk to you. Because, of course, we usually don't talk to the chat while
Again.
playing. Hello!
I was told to get up here.
Yes! Because it's your turn now. So what would you like to do as you're leaving the doors of the HQ of Stormrule?
I'm gonna run away. Never
Oh,
look
shit.
back.
10 sessions later, we're still having solo sessions.
Yes. For me solo and others.
Yeah, in the
yes,
group
no.
still, yeah.
Well, I'm gonna locate first the nearest guard I can find, I guess.
Yep. Guards are marked on the map itself. So.
Well, I think I head out to the main street then, I guess.
Yep.
Look, a guard.
A guard indeed. There's a halfling rogue here as well. That's the old Oscar being hidden. The guard turns to you as you're approaching closer.
Hello, good sir.
Hello?
I'm looking for do you have any like hospice or a place to get healing and stuff in this town?
It all depends, I guess. Is it something wrong with your body or your mind?
It will be the body, but it's not. It's more like a maybe like a cleric or something. Like, can you use some magic to heal?
There is further up in the trade district. If you just head out of this area, I think you should be able to see a guardhouse, which is made of up of solid stone, 2 stories. There's like a guard tower next to it as well with a bell, of course, for obvious reasons. Next to that house, you should see a house that kind of, I guess, in how it looks a bit like this, like a reddish roof with wooden walls, clear wooden walls. But it doesn't have 2 stories. So imagine that if this house was like chopped off.
Yep.
If you ask them if you just knock on the door. They're usually the ones that provide us with something that if we're hurt in any way, shape, or form.
Thank you.
Not an issue at all. So I hope you find a solution to whatever is wrong.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too. And he bows.
And I bow back.
Nice.
Yeah, then I guess that's not here. Any buildings I can see around here. So
No, that is a building that is not made in Talespire.
well, we have to use the imagination then.
Yes.
I walk that way then.
Yeah, because it's out the eastern side of this map. So continuing down the trade district, you can clearly see that mostly of the houses are now private residents. They're residents that look a lot like the houses that you see with the straw roofs and some with the reddish roofs. There's not too many of them that you can see that are these sort of like gothic, almost like houses. They seem to be quite exclusive near the main trade district itself. But quite easily over some of the rooftops of the straw houses, you can indeed see a tower that seems to be towering. You can see, if you see over here, it almost looks like it's towering over in the same sort of range height-wise, the tower, over the other houses. So you can see it quite easily. So you can see the bell. And as you're approaching that house, you can indeed see a house that is very similar to the one that he was talking about in the main trade district. And on the front of that house, there is indeed double wooden doors.
Well, I walk up to the doors and I knock on it.
Cling, cling.
Bing, bing.
After what seems like 10 to 15 seconds or so, the door opens. It faces inwards. One of the double doors open, and you can see a blonde woman clad in white, in a white robe. You see, she seems to be maybe in her 20s somewhere, has very blue eyes, and is a human. Is there something that I can help you with?
Well, yeah, I hope so. I'm looking for a healer that go by the name Rowana.
Oh, Rowana. I'm afraid that she is not here. We've tried to get her into our services for a long time, but she doesn't have any interest, I'm afraid.
Do you know where she resides? Or
no one knows actually where she resides, I believe, but she usually hangs out by that bar in the trade district, in the like main trade district, almost every night, I believe.
the tavern?
Yeah.
Oh, well then I guess I should check there then.
Yeah, unless there's something that I can help you with. Is there a healing that you need?
Well, not maybe healing, but more like resurrection.
Oh, yeah, we can help you with that.
Okay, that's. I guess I have to get payment for that, but I have to. Yeah, I have to first, bring my friend back. But I don't remember how many days you have to travel. 2 days. To get there,
it's
and
2. Yeah.
2 days back. No, 2 days I need to. Okay.
Yeah, 2 days, and you were supposed to use the teleporting thing back.
Yeah. Well, I think I can get back here about 2 days' time.
Okay, yeah. That's fine. That works. But you of course need to know that this is not something that we would provide for free.
Yeah, I would understand that. What is the price range? Just so we know if I have...
We have a flat amount that you would need to pay. It's 1,500 gold.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. Then I'm gonna check with the others and probably see you in about 2 days' time.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. A pleasure to meet you, Mrs.
Tariel.
Tariel, okay, Amanda. And she tosses her arm out.
Yeah, I shake her hand.
Yeah, she shakes back, of course. So see you in about 2 days' time then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think so.
Great. I'm looking forward to be able to help you.
Thank you.
She like silently closes the door.
I'm gonna stand there like this.
Yeah. When she's
Uh,
closing, you're like leaning in.
Oh, I'll turn my back and walk down the way. Well, I go to the tavern, I guess, just to check if I can find the others there or wait there.
Yeah, you wait at the tavern.
Yeah, or maybe I should go shopping while I can do that. Not
You also have a possibility of doing that, of course.
We are not meeting up for 2 hours. Maybe I can buy something. Just have to check the shopkeepers. I don't know if there's anything. I guess nothing new, but just have to check. It's probably too expensive, the things I want, but
Can you check the shops, I guess?
damn it, I need a little bit more. 606. I need more. I shouldn't have given the hundreds away. No.
Do you want some kind of armor or something?
Yeah, I want to get at least the half plate, I guess, because I want more AC.
Makes
Weirdly
sense. Yeah, weirdly enough. Who would have thought?
I don't want to get hit that much. Because plates are 1500 plus 15 strength. I don't have 15 strength, so I can have flint. That is okay, 17, but that is just, let's see. There's actually one more, but I think I'm just gonna save up to the half plates, I guess. Yeah, I have to save up some money,
Yeah, makes sense.
or I can maybe borrow some from the others, but I can take that at the inn, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I go back to the inn and I buy a beer and I hang about. Yes, I see.
You see I'm quite easily sitting almost in the middle of the...
Avoiding him.
almost sitting at the middle of the bar. But still, for, of course, role-playing purposes, going to, like, push you out of the conversation, then bring Oren, and then bring Suntash before.
That's okay.
Yeah.
They don't know, so.
Indeed, that's what I was thinking as well.
Yeah, I'm just gonna drop the I might be dead thing, and then... Yeah, see you later.
Yeah, you can bring Oren in if you would like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Cool.
Nice. Wingly Panda, thank you so much. And thank you so much for the comments. And welcome, by the way. I'm sorry that I'm not communicating as much as I'm used to doing with other types of streams, but we don't communicate with chat like actively because of immersion reasons. So that's why, basically. But thank you for being here.
Hi.
Hello, Mr. Oren.
Good day.
So what is it that you would like to do as you step out of the HQ of the Storm Rule?
Try to find my way to the clock tower. I walked that path before, so I should be able to.
Yeah. You can roll an intelligence. No. You are able to find your way there quite easily, indeed. I don't have that's all know the overview maps. I'm not going to like push you over there if that's fine.
Yeah.
Yep.
When I get there, is there some guards?
There are mages outside. The guards that you were the guards that you were talking to the previous time are not there.
Okay.
There seems to be mages tending to the garden outside.
I approached the mage attending to the garden, like dragging my feet a bit so not to be like soundless. I'm not very soundless to start. But
I get your drift.
Try to approach without like sneaking up on them, I guess.
You can see that one mage, humanoid or a human, looking at in his mid-30s, who hasn't seemed to have seen too much battle, is slapping his friend across the right shoulder, and he turns around. Is there something that I can help you with, the dwarf? And you can see that he is an elven man because of the pointy ears. He's long, slim. Maybe also in human years, at least, also in his 30s. He also has seems to not have seen too much combat, regarding his face at least, because you can't see a single piece of scar on it. It seems very well kept, in fact. He has green robes on.
I hope I not interrupt anything. I just wonder if you have a piece of information for me.
We have lots of pieces of information. What a piece of information are you seeking?
I'm trying to locate a person, a priestess, I think. Her name is Irwana. Do you know where she's located in the city? Do you have like a register of the people here or anything sort of that? I know the reason I'm coming to the clock tower is because I heard that you guys are the place that has the most knowledge of everybody in the city.
That's probably true, but I'm afraid that we're not like officials in that sort of sense. You would have to talk to the politicians if you're supposed to like gain entrance to like a registry or anything like that. We don't keep anything like that around, I'm afraid. So
Okay.
we don't have, and I'm sorry, I haven't heard about this Rowana priestess that you're talking about. Have you? And you can see that he tosses a look back to the other person who's still sitting there tending to the garden, and he just shakes his head.
Yeah, because the reason I'm asking is I'm hopeful that she can help us. We lost our friend.
Oh, you
So
lost your friend. I'm sorry to hear that.
We need a priestess that can do some more powerful magic, resurrection spells. So I don't know if you have any guys that can do stuff like that in the clock tower. I guess it's probably
We
a little
have
bit-
a cleric in the cloak tower that doesn't belong there.
Okay, maybe he knows this Rana person.
It's a
Do you
woman.
mind? Oh, do you mind running in and asking for me if that's not too much bother? I will of course wait outside.
It's no bother. I can go in. Sigurd, still, please tend to the garden. You can see
Yeah,
that
I can help.
No, please don't. Just stay there, dwarf, and I'll get her.
Okay.
Oh, actually, Sigurd, make sure he doesn't enter the garden, please. You can see that he again, he just nods and then tosses like an almost scared look over to you. You can see that the garden seems very well kept, and it seems to be in a very particular manner. The flowers seem to all be as far away from one another as the one next to it, and that sort of thing. And they seem to be almost colorly coded as well. You can see that a row has only red flowers, the next one has only purple flowers, and that sort of thing.
So Sigurd, how long have you been studying magic for?
Coming up on 4 years now, I believe.
4 years?
4 years, yeah.
Huh.
Taking my final exam next week, actually.
Ooh.
So
Do you have a spell book, or what kind of sorcerer or wizard type are you?
I'm a sorcerer, so I don't have to have a book with me.
Would you believe it when if I told you that I'm a little bit of a wizard myself? It doesn't look like it, I know, with his armor and his shield and...
Yeah, I would expect you to be more of a religious type, if I'm being completely honest.
Yeah, that was my path, but I chose to follow my uncle. You don't mind me sharing a little personal story, right, while we're waiting for a friend?
It makes it less awkward, unless it's a very deeply disturbing
No,
one.
no. It's just he was a wizard as well, and I picked up his old spell book and tried to do a little spells and stuff like that.
Oh, can I see the spellbook?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. He stands up and brushes off his hands on his trousers to make sure that he doesn't have part of the floor, the flower bed on his hands while he touches your spell book.
So I've been able to put in some spells of my own after I got it from my uncle, so I'm quite proud of what I have learned.
What kind of spells are we talking about that you put in yourself? I mean, I can see what kind of spells are in here.
Well, I'm very fan of the Misty Step spell.
Makes sense.
And the web spell I used to control some people that were like trying to hurt us. So
fighting in big crowds, are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Much?
But no, we are like a group. I'm part of a group. We are trying to help people that need help and stuff like that. Use our, I guess, adventuring skills for good.
Oh, yeah, interesting. Yeah, that sounds like a noble cause at least. But I get why you like Misty Step. Yeah, Misty Step is one of my like more favorable spells as well. So that makes sense. Oh.
Yeah, especially nice since you can get out of entanglement if you're like stuck.
Very true, very true. I have to say that.
Hard to pin you down.
Yeah. Yeah, I have to say that I don't think I'm quite the adventuring type as you are, at least not yet. But we've done like lots of training with that sort of thing. So it's very interesting. You can see that he tosses the page over. And as he does that, you can hear that the door is open again. And he tries to frantically give you the spellbook back.
I will tell you that you fixed the garden the whole time. Not worry.
Yeah. Take the book.
Yeah, I tried to hide it before the other guys comes.
Yeah, he runs back to the flower bed and like sits down almost frantically again, and sits and tends the flowers and looks back as the other guy, the elf, comes back with Wilma.
Ah.
Here she is.
Hi.
And he sort of goes back to the flower bed as well. Hello, Warren.
How are you feeling? Better?
Physical, yes, I guess. As well as you can expect. Mentally, I don't know. Is there something that I could help you with? They said that you needed a healer of some sort.
Yeah, Langa has fallen.
Oh, fallen?
So
Fallen?
Yeah, like need of a higher level of magic, but we have managed to gently repose his corpse, so we have a little bit of time.
Yeah.
But Hanna? No, a priest named
Oh, Harmon.
Yeah, he told about a priestess named or cleric named Ruanna. Do you have knowledge about her and where I can locate her in the city?
I don't have too much knowledge about her, but I think you're at least seeking the right type of person when it comes to that sort of healing spell. And it's a good thing, Oren, that you managed to make sure that Langa's corpse didn't decompose at least.
Yeah.
Where is he?
I don't know. Langa, he is 3 days away from here. We had to hide his corpse and his belongings because we couldn't bring him with us when we were going to Laskin. I don't know if you know. I guess it's better if I don't tell you what is going on until you're fully healed, I guess.
I don't know if I'll ever be fully healed, if I'm being completely honest, Oren.
Okay, is Ricardo been staying with you? Or?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I guess we should gather all the storm rule at some point, but
is something the matter?
Well, I don't know. I'm just trying to do the right thing, but I'm just keep hearing my Tariel's voice in my head, like, oh, you shouldn't bother telling her about this burden. Well, but I guess
what type of burden?
I think between us, a dwarf, I know we are sturdy and can handle physical abuse and stuff like that, but when it targets the mental, it's. But I guess it's up to you if you want to hear the. Well, it's kind of bad news, I guess.
Has there been anything else the previous times now? I'm getting used to it. Hit me.
Well, on the way to Laskin, we come across people that were sent to try to get rid of us, like our organization, Stormrule. Like we were like and
Rid of us?
like,
Rid of how? Kill us?
yeah, because we were like doing stuff for the gods, and they didn't want like they said that the mortals should be able to control this realm by themselves, and they didn't want people of god influence to live among us. Like we got some piece of information from the one of the guys that was one sort of a leader for the gang in Laskin, and like he said that they had killed a priestess he called blood just because they said a prayer to Lathander and stuff like that. So they are like hunting people that are of faith, and they target us. And what came of that letter also made us believe that the two-faced god, the good side of him is like supporting us, but the evil side is kind of supporting the other group. If you so he's like playing both sides.
Supporting how?
I guess with powers. Like we met this quite frankly, it scared me quite a bit. This dude that was like Franco, his name was.
Franco, yeah, I know Franco.
In Laskin?
Yeah.
Ah. Well, he was the leader of that godless group in Laskin.
What?
He attacked us, and we had to destroy him. He was not human anymore.
What? What? Is Franco dead because he tried to kill you?
Yes. He turned into some kind of monster, like a vampireling. I don't know what it was. And he also killed that priest I mentioned, that Hama dude.
Oh, Haman is dead as well?
Yeah, it's fucked up. So now we're trying to rescue Langa, and then we need to gather all the storm rules. Oscar left a notice. He said he knew where to leave a notice, so everybody would see it, I guess, when they get to Neverwinter. But I don't know if Ricardo has sending spells and stuff. Maybe he can also reach out.
Ricardo, I think he does have some sort of communication, but his communication is very bad, if I might say so myself.
Yeah, he's kind of a loose cannon. I've seen him in battle, and he's like, you need to stand a bit on the side when he does his thing, I guess. But
yeah,
you can pass this information along. But I'm sorry to cut you short here, but I just really need to get to Langa as fast as possible.
Understandable.
Do you know where I should search, or start searching at least, for this Serrano person?
I'm sorry, I have no idea. Oren, I haven't communicated too much with the people that have talked to her, and that's a long time ago now.
Okay.
But from what I know, Rowana is a kind person. She's a kind soul. So she'll be able to help you at least. I wish I would be able to as well, but I'm afraid I don't have that sort of capability in me.
No. The important thing is that you rest and regain your strength. I think we will need it coming forward.
Yeah, I don't mention this necessarily to the others, dwarves. And she sort of gives like a faint smile. You can tell that it's not sincere.
Yeah, I guess.
But
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, because I don't know my path going forward now, Oren.
That's understandable. I'm just glad you managed to see what was going on, and that we managed to rid you of this curse or whatever. I don't quite understand what it was, but
yeah, but I have a problem. I have a big problem that me and Ricardo is trying to take somewhat care of.
Okay, is something still holding you back, or are you?
I guess you can say it that way. I fallen with a terrible sense ever since this happened. I don't know what has happened. It's like I don't care anymore. I don't know. It feels like a dark cloud is like resting above my head all the time now. So.
I see. Well,
Yeah.
Well, just know that we are still fighting the good cause, I guess, as long as we can.
Yeah, and I'm hoping I'll be fit to do that at some point too. It's just that thoughts are sort of intruding my mind right now, so.
Okay. Well, stay safe, okay?
Yeah, you too, Oren. And say hello to the others for me.
I will.
Yeah. Good luck, Oren. And I hope that Langa comes back.
Yeah, me too.
And she turns quite slowly and walks back. You can see by her demeanor, just by her demeanor alone, that there is something not quite right with her. She doesn't seem possessed, anything like that anymore. Not diseased, not in that way, shape, or form at all. She just seems very down.
Broken
Yes.
in the spirit. So
Yes.
Sign up. Yeah, I see.
Very much so.
Well, I guess I will just go out of this area and just try to locate, just stop the first guard I see. That's just a common guard.
Yeah.
To try to find out where a priestess or a cleric will be located in the city.
It all depends on what type of priestess you're looking for. Are you looking for someone special? Are you hurt in any way, shape, or form?
I need the priestess capable of resurrecting a body. I got the name Ruanna, but the clock tower didn't know where she was located.
No, I know Rowana.
You do?
Yeah, is it Ingrid's daughter?
I don't know. I just heard that she was capable and a kind soul.
That is very, very true. She's probably the reason why I'm standing here. So.
She helped you as well?
Yeah, I think she helps a lot of people in this city, if I'm being honest.
Do you mind showing me directly to her if I...
I don't think I can show you directly to her because I don't know where she lives officially, but I can tell you over her place of service, if that helps you.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah,
Is it far?
No, she's usually at the tavern, in the trading district every night, almost every night at least.
Okay, that's not far from where I'm staying. That's good.
Yeah, she helps people there. She helps the poor and needy.
The Laughing Bean Tavern, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
okay.
I guess
so you give me a good chance if I wait until a little bit later then.
I would say so, yeah. I would just look for a Dwarven woman with long white hair.
Oh, white Dwarven hair, that's rare.
That it is. That is usually why I mention her by that sort of description when someone is asking about her. You haven't been the first, and you probably won't be the last.
Oh. I think nobody from my clan had white hair.
No, I think it's very abnormal. So I don't know if it's natural or not. I have no idea.
Maybe she's just blessed.
I don't know.
Well, thank you, sir. I'll go look for myself.
Yeah, no, not an issue. I hope you whatever you needs resurrected. I hope it comes back to life.
Thank you.
And he bows. You too.
Just head back to meet the others, I guess.
Yep, you head to the tavern as well.
Yeah, I'm done.
Yep.
Last person was Santosh, right?
Yes, last person is Santash. You can send Santash up in here.
Up in here, okay.
thank you once again, chat, for sticking with this, and I'm sorry for not communicating as much as I'm used to. Hello. Now you are here. So now it's the shitty walk indeed. So Santash, what would you like to do as you step out of the HQ of the Storm Rule?
Yeah, I guess I'll find some guard somewhere, I guess.
Yeah, the guards are located on the map, so whenever you see a guard, you can approach that person.
Okay, I'll walk. Yeah, I see a guard. I'll run to the guard.
The guard raises his sword, being extremely uneasy. Hello.
Be calm, sir.
Why do you come running to me?
A matter of some haste, I guess.
Yeah, please.
Do you know of any churches or religious places nearby?
Not official, no. I think you're allowed to in the city, from what I understand from the rulings, at least the latest rulings that we got, is that you're allowed to practice every sort of religious being that you would like to, but there's no like official house for it. You can do it wherever.
Is there somewhere I can find a priest, or maybe an office that can put me in contact with someone?
I guess the nearest place would be our healing place. I've just quite recently there was another person that asked for this too, a woman.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah, but you can continue eastwards to through the trading district, and then you'll soon see like a guardhouse. It's made in solid stone, 2 stories. There's a tower next to it with a bell. It's quite easy to see because it's towering above all of the private residents in the area.
Okay.
Next to that house, there should be, if you see the house that we're standing next to, this shop. Imagine this sort of a house, but with 1 story, but still red roofing and everything. Oh.
Okay.
Just that house is usually where we get our sort of like healing if we ever need any.
Thanks, I guess. I'll see if I find it.
Yeah, not an issue at all. And have a good day.
Have a good day. Yeah.
And he bows.
I'm gonna assume that Tariel probably went there.
Maybe.
So I guess I'll see if I find some normal people, citizens around.
There are citizens around. It's just that I haven't picked them up on the map, but they're all around this place, of course.
I guess I'll just ask some random bypassers or people sitting at the tables or something. I don't know if there's.
Yeah, there are people sitting at the table indeed, drinking like water, of course, at this hour, being responsible, you know.
Yeah, maybe they know a bit more detail.
What sort of detail? You can see the man. There's a man. There's two people sitting. No, 3 people sitting here. But the man tosses like his head back when you're looking for
a healer. I need to find a healer.
What sort of healer?
I can, heal. I mean,
yeah, there's
anyone with as much competence as possible, I guess.
Yeah, but there's 2 types of healing, okay? And you can see that he smacks his mug onto the table, and there's water like splashes around, and the human stands up. He's quite gruffy in his face with a lot of like a white beard. He's looks to be middle-aged or on the point of being elderly. There are healers for this part, and he sort of smacks your stomach/chest area. And there's healers for this part, and he takes his finger up and points it to your forehead, like boom.
Oh, I guess more of this whole part, and I just kind of gesture my whole body.
Guardhouse, maybe. I don't know. Could be the closest place that I know. That there's a place next to the guardhouse, and they don't necessarily want all of us to know about it. but we know it's there.
There's nothing for normal citizens?
I think that's the place for normal citizens as well.
Oh. The only place?
At least that I know of. There might be more places, and I think I do know for a fact that there's private people offering private services, nothing of the naughty sort, around the area too.
Do you know anyone who might know them?
Guards, tavern, I don't know. That sort of area, I guess. Is there something in particular that you're looking for? You seem to be looking for something very, very, very specific here.
Well, I'm an adventurer, you see, and
You don't look that hurt. Unless
no, it's
there's something hiding
one
under
of
those
my
pants.
associates. It's one of my associates. He's kind of not living anymore, and I look a bit sad.
Oh, I'm sorry. And he sits down in his chair again.
It's fine. We're just kind of a bit stressed out, you know.
Yeah, I get it. I think the guards place provide that sort of service as well.
No.
I think they would be your closest bet. I don't know. I haven't dealt with that kind of stuff, I'm afraid. Oh, usually my uncle, like when he died last month, he stayed dead, and thank whoever God you believe in for that. So
I'm not prying into that, but yeah, I see what you mean.
yeah, that was the first and only family death that I won't have any sort of condolences over, I think.
I
But yeah.
understand. But yeah, I think one of my associates went over there to check.
Oh, okay.
I guess I'll ask around for other places. The tavern, you say? Where would that be?
Tavern is over here, and he points in this direction.
Oh.
Can't miss it. It's called a Laughing Bean. There's a very nice woman called Talina who runs the place.
Oh. Yeah. Well, thank you, my good sir. I'll put 5 gold pieces on the table for him.
Oh, thank you. I did not expect that. Thank you. And you can see that clumsily he takes the coins and shove it over to his side of the table, and one of the coins it plumps in to the mug of water that he has. You can see that it looks down at it like dumbfounded.
You're rewarded
shit.
for good deeds, you know. Well, thank you again. I'll be on my way.
Yeah, thank you. You can see that he's very happy now.
I'll just rush over to the bar. Sprint past the guard.
The guards sprint after you. On your way to the bar, you get there's a man who touches your shoulder.
React like.
It's over here-ish. He touches your shoulder to and you can see that he touches it with his arm out straight, so he touches it with the force and intent of you stopping.
Okay. I guess I'll stop, a bit surprised.
You see that it's a man with pointy ears and a slim body, and he's also clad in almost nobly clothes. It almost looks like the modern tux that you would see in our world. And his face almost seems a bit stretched. His facial features doesn't seem normal to you. They seems a bit abnormal. His hand seems, huh?
A Morrowind NPC.
Yeah. And he stops you almost dead in your tracks. What are you doing here?
What do you mean? Who are you? Can I help you?
No. But we
Do
will.
I recognize him? Is he?
No, he seems completely unknown to you.
Huh.
You have disturbed our lord.
What?
You will
Who's it?
pay for it.
Lord? Pay?
You will know in time. Don't worry. we will meet again. You can see that he's at least takes down his arm so that he doesn't stop you. And he tries at least to move along.
Hold on a second there.
He is a sort of moved to this position just past you, and then he like turns around and he just looks at you with sort of an ominous look now. Like he has tossed his like head back.
Why would you what?
You will know what you've done in time. Don't worry.
What?
Consider this foreshadowing for what's ahead.
Foreshadowing? For what? Who are you?
For your death.
For my death?
Yes.
Are you threatening me?
Isn't it obvious?
Guard! This guy's threatening me!
When you run, the guard comes running over. Who is threatening you?
This guy!
Who?
Who? Can't you see him? He's right in front of me.
You can see that the guard just looks at you weirdly.
There's nobody there, is there?
No.
Never mind. I guess I was mistaken.
Wait. Are you okay?
I must have heard something. I don't know. It's been a long night.
I would suggest heading over there, and he points towards the laughing bean, and get yourself a glass of water, okay? You look a bit pale.
Yeah, guess I'll do that. I'm kind of doubting myself now. I need to do a medicine check on myself.
You can, indeed.
What the heck is happening? 17.
17. As you're sort of you're almost patting yourself down, like being a bit out of it. Like, what the fuck is going on with me? You can't find anything abnormal with you. But you're still certain that you saw this person.
Yeah, and he's nowhere to be seen now, right? He's gone.
No.
For me too?
Yes.
What the hell? What was that? Oh, well, thank you. I guess I'll go to the inn and take a rest.
You're completely sure you're fine?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
It must have been the wind.
Don't hesitate on calling if something happens, okay?
Yeah,
we'll be there.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
You can see that he acknowledges and almost smiles in your direction when he sees that you're heading for the laughing bean, because he also seems to be of the mind that you need something to drink.
Yeah, I'm kind of cold sweating when I'm walking around here now. What the fuck was that? I kind of stop here for a while, just look around, see if I see this dude.
There's no one in sight except for common people that you can see, like, of course, wandering up and down the very busy trading district. What did you say?
He could be any one of them. I'm not paranoid. Okay. Yeah, after having a little break, I'll just enter the bar, I guess.
Yep. Of course, everyone else is in the bar, because the one thing that we can't line up like properly now is, of course, the timeline of everyone. There's too many timelines going on at once, so that's going to be difficult. But if you will, you can pop down into the other conversation and tell them to come back into this conversation.
Yep.
Noise. So now they're popping back in again. The reason why we're doing this, of course, is because, like I said, role-playing wise, they actually need to tell one another what they've done. Oh, Jesus! Waiting until everyone gets the camera on.
I hope they don't find my hiding spot.
So as I mentioned to Nurslar as well, of course, the one thing that we can't like properly sync up now is the timeline, because there's too many like timelines going on at the same time, so I can't keep track of, oh, you wouldn't have been at the bar at this point, but this person would have been, and this blah blah blah. So
are this the multiverse?
So we're just going to do it in the fashion of course, that when Suntash pops into the tavern now, everyone else is there. For simplicity's sake.
Yeah.
Oh, I just arrived.
Just arrived in your fantastic boat.
Just arrived 1 minute before, Santash. Did you learn something?
Whoa.
You're so dark. What happened?
I'm kind of cold sweating a bit when I enter.
Cold sweating?
Yeah.
What something
Kinda-
afoot?
what
Where did
happened?
you go?
I've only been a couple of 100 meters away.
Are you on the sun? Because you look pretty red.
I
I mean, like you, Roger.
Oh, who's that?
Oh,
You're very dark.
it's the night mode.
Are you gonna
My
say
screen
his
reflects the night
personal ID number as well?
What?
Huh?
Just before you continue, Press, how long have I been waiting here, and how many have I gotten to drink before they came?
You didn't look for anything at all, didn't you?
Not too many. No one did anything that actually they spent a lot of time with.
Okay.
I guess we can join MacGyver over there, Santash, by the table. He seems to have some beer. MacGyver, can you 2 more?
Is he awake?
Huh?
Hey.
Should be.
He woke now, at least.
I'm having some food and a couple of drinks. I found her.
Well, me
Found
too.
her?
Me too.
Yes.
You do?
She's all say when she's gonna be at the same time to make sure nobody's tricking us.
1, 2, 3, and I point to the chair behind me later tonight.
This place?
Yeah. I also heard that we should look for her at the tavern.
Whoa.
I have a backup. I went to the hospice.
Nice.
And
What did you
they
learn?
said,
We should go around. You can start.
they said that they could resurrect him if we brought him to them. It's 1,500.
1,500.
Yeah.
Is that the guard place?
Guard place.
Yeah, the place where the guards heal up?
Just asked the guard if they had a hospice or something around here, and I talked to a young woman.
Oh, I thought you went because I asked the guard too, and he said a lady asked for something, and he sent her to the
hospice. Like I said, I would check.
maybe it's the hospital. I don't know. He said it was where they used to heal up.
Did you check the same place as Sariel, Sandash? Huh?
No, I went looking for other stuff.
Other
I mean,
stuff.
other people to find her.
Here we are on company time, and you're doing dirty things on personal time.
Well, there was a weird kind of encounter. I
heard.
was approached by someone. I think. I'm not sure it really happened.
Did you get picked up?
Did you get bullied again?
There was a weird guy who stopped me on the street, who said that I would die for what I'd done.
Did he touch you?
He touched me, yes. He touched my shoulder.
No, you're
Seriously?
cursed. You are cursed.
And I tried to get assistance from the guard immediately, but he didn't see anyone. There was no one there.
I immediately start the ritual cast detect magic. Press.
How did it look like? The dude.
It was I mean, he had long hair. I think.
No.
No?
He was slim. He was long, not his hair.
Oh, he was long. Oh, yeah.
He was long and slim.
Yeah. I don't know how his face looked. I guess Press can.
He was long,
Pointy ears,
pointy ears, and his facial. He was bald. Actually, he didn't have hair at all.
Oh.
His facial features were stretched, so he looked like his entire body was a bit like stretched, including his entire face.
But this is
No bueno.
This is not a person you have met before, right? It's nothing.
No, I didn't
Can I-
recognize him.
And the reason you left your old realm wasn't because you like did a lot of crime there, and now you're being followed by some people that we can't see, right?
No. Nope.
Inside check.
Fucking-
Has to check his background story first.
Nothing of that sort.
I'm just trying to. Well, I guess. Could it be the godless?
Could be the godless, but that's.
But it's kind of weird that
Yeah.
no one
I
else
don't know
can
why they
see.
would like warn me that I'm about to die. I don't get it.
But
It's some sort of intimidation tactic.
Mind games.
But you were the only one that was sick, right? Maybe there is some blood still inside you.
You're thinking it's related to the.
You got
Bite
hit.
from
You
the
got
animal?
bite. I don't know. You're the only. That's the only thing I can think about. That's the
I mean,
only happened to you, I guess.
I haven't felt sick after that.
Well, he said tomorrow.
No, he said I would know when the time comes.
Okay. Because we all gonna die in the end. So it's like he said like,
Yeah,
oh, we're
I
gonna
mean-
die
That's true. But
someday. When you're like,
I think he meant something more imminent than like 70 years.
but it
I
was
mean,
kind of like a message then if the guard couldn't see him. So it was like a spectre. Was he like spectral?
no, he looked like a normal person.
Huh.
Kind of except the stretch part. I don't know how stretched he was. It's
Just stretched to the point where it looks abnormal, not like freakishly.
no, yeah. Maybe it was some kind of illusion.
Well, it's not like we are not being on guard regardless. So I guess we just have to be more on guard.
Yeah,
That was
I'm gonna be on guard at least. That's for sure.
yeah.
Anybody touches my shoulder, just be prepared to blow.
No offense to the elves, but I think I will also stay guard when we sleep and stuff.
We have
Just
to
to
now
make-
because we
just
are
to make
are
sure
all now.
that we don't join 10 strangers for breakfast in the morning when the rest of us sleep.
Just look at
But,
some posh.
Let's hear from Tariel or any more information.
Nothing more than that. I figured
Yeah,
out she's gonna be here, and we have a backup place to heal, I guess.
Yeah. I'll just quickly share. I went to the clock tower, ran into Vilma.
Okay.
She is struggling to say the least. Nothing like she was possessed or anything like that, but I think she is her spirit is broken or something. Like she was really struggling she didn't feel for anything anymore, she said. So she and Ricardo was working together still, but the reason I ran into her because I went to the clock tower to ask for where Urana was, but and then I didn't connect that there was of course Vilma they were referring to, so it was not my intention to go and talk with Vilma without you guys. So don't shout at me, Tariel.
Who shouted at you?
I'm just
Unless you said
picturing
something, stop it.
I had a conversation with Vilma and I heard you said no, don't tell her all the bad stuff and stuff like that because she's hurt and stuff.
Yeah, and then comes the question: did you tell her about bad stuff?
No.
See, then you did good.
Because Like I didn't tell anything about how are we like a bit on the side how many people are here in this tavern.
It's the tokens that you see. So it's 4 people. And the barkeep.
Yeah, because it's in the middle of the day, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so no, I didn't mention anything about the baby and the scary voice. That the stuff. So yeah, but I got some information about what to look for. Joanna is a dwarf with white hair, so that's like super rare. So it should be easy to spot.
And a huge nose. Don't look at it.
What the fuck?
So many dwarves.
What's wrong with the big size on my on the nose I had as well? That's common, but
I didn't say anything was wrong. I just
You
said
are-
she has a huge
No,
nose.
you should be
Like-
careful. Like if you say stuff like that, people think that you say stuff like, "Oh, that person has big that, and that
Well,
person is
are
different."
you?
So,
it's-
race, know what you sound like?
What was Langa tall?
Yeah, Laga was
You
tall.
need you need
Okay,
some.
so am I short?
You need some.
Yes.
She has a big nose.
You need some wooden plank to use on your boat.
You know,
What is this conversation?
it's nothing wrong about his saying that she has a big nose, because if she is a person that don't like people watching her nose, then we are warned about it. Maybe it's
It was
Bigger
just the
than you
way
would expect.
it was just the way he said it. He said,
yeah, maybe it's
Yeah,
like
no.
really huge, and she's is not really fond of people looking at it.
"Did
Maybe
you see how he
that's why.
smirked when he said it? Like, no, he says like that's
I
why he
was
said
trying
it.
to be considerate. I haven't
once.
mentioned your nose once, have I?
Well, I don't care how I look. You know it. I use that. I take pride in how ugly I am.
And I
Oh,
expect
yeah,
you will be the first to comment at those.
Well,
No,
she.
I will comment on her hair. It's so beautiful. I bet I've never seen a dwarven woman with white hair before.
But one thing, she kind of want. Well, from the bartender, she said she likes to keep a low profile.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's has a kind soul. The guard I run into, he got helped by her. So I bet we can get her to help us if
Yeah.
if we ask her politely.
Yeah, and not make a commotion out of it. Maybe just
Yeah.
buy her beer and have a low conversation about it.
Normally, she comes here every night and sits on the table behind me.
But like it's 6-7 hours until people are coming here. Like, should we just wait there for 6 hours or?
Well,
Ordered food and drink, so I'm in no hurry.
about that, I just want to ask you guys something. Just have to
Yes,
go
I think
to
you should cut your hairs here. I think it's better with
No,
short
it's
hair.
nothing like that.
Okay,
I don't care about
sorry.
that. Actually, I was wondering if I could borrow some money so I could buy myself a half plate,
Half plate.
because I have
What is the price? What do you need?
750 and I have 606. So if I could borrow like 150 gold.
You can have 50 from me.
Yeah, 50 from me as well.
Yeah, that's fine.
Thank you.
Can
I cannot
I,
pay you back right now, but later I will.
can I borrow 1,000 from you?
I don't have 1,000.
Aren't you noble?
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
am.
It's like the nose thing. I get it. I'm sorry.
No.
It's not like that. But if you have paid attention to what I said, I don't have actually, connection to that money right now. To be honest, I cannot just get the amount of one of those daddy girls.
I blame the beer. I'm sorry.
No, it's
None of us taken.
you're doing fine.
Yes, I have enjoyed myself.
Not in public.
Well, yes. in public.
I'm going to the shop.
Yeah, do that. I will just keep my guy company. I think he needs somebody to support his head soon.
Or his head.
Yeah.
You're of course
Which
allowed to go to the store without like putting your token at the store. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna run over there. I'm just gonna check a little bit.
What about Wilma? Maybe she probably suffers from something, I guess. I mean, I spoke to the guard, not to the guard, but to a guy at the tables in the trading district, and he said they had healers for the mind as well. Maybe we need to arrange something for her.
Yeah, but that we need to focus on Langa first.
Yeah, we could do both things.
Yeah, we have
We need to
some
wait
time
for
to-
this healer anyway. I can go see if he sits at the table still. Maybe he knows where that place is.
Well, the read I got from Vilma was that she was, I don't know, quite. She was dealing with a lot, but well, I'm not a cleric like I was going to be. Like, but I dropped out of medical school.
It's too
Yeah.
hard, right?
But
Yeah.
the like physical, she seemed fine at least.
Yeah.
But if that's something you want to pursue, Santosh, we should do it. Since you're one of the party members of the Storm Rule, the A team that we are us four. We are A team, and the others are the B team. So
Okay.
of course, when we get Langa back, we'll get back to being the B team. But now we are A team, so.
I'll go do that. You guys.
Yeah, you raise your hand. That's very polite. You go ahead.
Enjoy.
Yes,
To
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, to Dungeon Master. When I get to the shop, I want to try to maybe convince the shopkeeper to buy my old armor to reduce the price a little bit.
Which one? Which armor is that?
Scale mail.
Scale mail.
Full plate +3 dragon scale. No.
If only.
Let's see. Scale mail.
Armor class 14, 50 gold pieces.
Yeah. You can roll a persuasion check.
Woohoo! Persuasion.
I've done wrong with this thing, by the way. Hold on. Where is it?
And probably try to jack down the price a little bit. Okay, yeah, 27.
Holy shit! You managed to convince your professional salesman skills. Manages to convince the storekeeper to buy the scale mail for the price you bought it for. You can get 50 gold pieces for it.
Nice. I just reduce that from the price and
Yep.
700. Yeah.
Your professional expertise. You got them to take med supportavtale and trygghetsavtale.
Yes.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna get a new profession. I'm not gonna be an adventurer anymore. Sorry, guys. Going to sales.
Going over to sales. Did you want to do something as well, Santash, or did you want to sell or buy more stuff, Tariel?
I'm good. So.
I'll try to see if I.
What?
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
You think the mic is smarting? I tried to find the guy I spoke to.
He's still
Earlier.
sitting there. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll keep. I guess I'll move up to him again.
Yeah.
Hello again, sir.
Oh, it's you again. What has happened to you? And you can see that he has a slight worried look.
What do you mean?
You look a bit
Red.
pale. Have you gotten enough water?
I mean, yeah, I think so. I guess it's just heat.
Yeah, it looks like you've seen a ghost or something. Is there something that I can help you with?
Yeah, you mentioned something earlier about the healing of the mind.
You can see that it looks at you even more weirdly now. Yes.
Yeah, I might have another associate that could use some of that.
You know, this reminds me. This reminds me. You can see that he points his finger towards you, and this reminds me of you. You know, and he points to the guy who's sitting behind him. Young, very young, maybe 17 or so. Human with long hair, long black hair. Every time we go to a place where they do the things that you do, you know, after night has fallen. You know what I'm talking about, right? Huh? And he sort of smiles at you.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, every time. I mean, every time he wants to do something weird, he says he's asking for a friend. This sort of reminds me of that, but you keep saying associate instead of friend.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Your point. Really,
Yeah. So
yeah.
if you and it points towards you, if you need a healer of the mind of the thing up here, and you can see that he stands up again and points to your forehead again.
Yeah.
You should go to the Laughing Bean. There's a dwarven lady that usually provides that service every night.
Oh. What's her name?
How would I know?
Oh.
Something R something. I don't know.
I see.
I can't remember. Can I know you? And he looks towards both of the others, and I don't know.
Oh.
Well, nice to know.
Yeah, get your head sorted, my friend.
Yeah, it's for my associate. But yeah.
Sure,
I guess I'll.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
He smiles and looks back at the
No,
other young dude again.
Even more worried. Yeah, thanks again.
Yeah, no problem. Like I said, get your head sorted. You look a bit
Yeah,
confused.
I'll sort it out. Thanks.
Yeah.
I'll just walk awkwardly away.
Yeah.
And now I'm sweating even more. 'Cause I'm even doubting myself even more now.
Come to think of it, my guy, why do we need to meet her today? Can't we just leave the city and pick up Langa, now that we know she will be here every night?
If she wants us to help her, we can maybe meet her in the day instead of the night.
I'm just thinking we shouldn't let Langa lay there as she should lay there as short as possible, so it doesn't get eaten by mice and rats or whatever.
I have full. I believe in your craft. So I believe
My
you
craft,
protect
I didn't even get time to dig a proper hole. Like, it was just a little bit, like 10 centimeters down, and we had like the rocks and stuff. Like,
I believe fully in what you did.
you're just saying that because you are a little bit drunk, aren't you?
No.
No.
But I
Yeah.
think we should talk to her before we go get him.
Do you think she will join us?
Well, maybe. Well, probably not. But then we know if she wants to help us, or we need to find someone else.
Yeah, we can like agree a meetup, because we can TP back, right? When we get his body, then we'll be like back in Neverwinter straight away.
We should, if I remember correctly, on the days, because we took Oscar's back. And then there's a half a week to get there.
2 days to get there.
2 days to get to Langa's body, yeah. It should line up, shouldn't it?
I think so. It's not like I have a clock.
Well, I have a biological clock.
Yeah.
Do you think it's right for us to like compliment Tariel on her new armor when she gets back? Like, should we say something or?
Well, I don't know. I'm not good with the ladies.
Well, I'm very good with ladies, but not like ladies that look like her. No offense.
Tariel comes back.
Hi. Oh,
Wow, you look super nice.
that looks sturdy. How does it feel to move in it?
Feels good.
So what's your armor class now?
Armor class? What is this?
RP
Armor
is
class?
out of the window at this point.
Yeah, it becomes 17.
Ooh,
17.
nice.
So I just erase it with 1, but
One is still
I
good.
have-
So with that shield, it's 19 then.
it's the highest I can get.
I kind
And
of
with shield it becomes 24, so yeah, it's decent.
At some point, I want
Yes,
to get a
makes more
breastplate.
sense. Sorry, keep going.
Breastplate?
Oh. Yes, I want to look as fancy as her one day.
Yeah.
Like a half plate or like
No,
this?
breastplate.
Yeah.
Then I don't make sound when I try to be stealthy like this, and I walk around like tippy toes.
I can hear you. But that's because you're dry bumping into like 3 shares, so...
What? Wait.
Guys! Guys! There's something wrong with me!
We can't
Well,
see you anymore.
You look
I kinda
quite pale.
I sweat a lot more.
If you don't know what the feeling is called, it's called stress.
You want me to feel? Do you want me to feel your pulse?
I checked myself earlier and there was nothing wrong.
I detected magic on you earlier as well, and I didn't see anything.
But there must be something. The guy at the table outside told me I looked sick.
You
Sick.
do look kind of sick, like normal.
But that should you... If the guy said that you're dying tomorrow or something, maybe you got something really bad disease or something.
I like that you just fuel it instead of just trying to calm me down. Instead of like, don't worry, you're probably just pale because you have been running around and you're a little bit shocked by the fact that some people just said out blunt that you're gonna die, and no one can see it.
Yeah?
You want me
It
to
makes
heal
sense
you?
that you're.
I can heal. I have some slots left.
I could try another thing if you want, if you come close to me.
Yeah, sure. I'll come
I
behind
try
you.
and I touch Sontash and start to ritual cast Identify.
Yep.
How
Identify
long is this gonna take?
Probably around 10 minutes.
I have to stand still here for 10 minutes?
You can sit.
Bangara, 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 shangara, bangara.
You want a beer?
Yes, please.
I go and buy a beer for my friend.
I tried to use minor illusion without Santash here seeing it, making some sounds appear around him.
It's going to be quite difficult doing that right now. I think that Santash is quite alerted. But you can try. You can roll a sleight of hand.
I have 17 passive perception.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. As well. Yes.
Jesus.
Now it's to 25 because it's all alerted.
That's sleight of hand, is that?
Yeah.
That's 11 then.
So as you're starting to like gesture and doing some verbal commands, Sontash, you can see that Sontash locks eyesight with you immediately.
Are we under attack?
There is no verbal commands, but
yeah, but he still sees your hand gestures because I'm guessing there's hand gestures.
yeah, S and
Yeah.
I kind of look around worldly.
I just wanted to prank you, but you saw it, so it's no fun.
Yeah, good timing.
Go.
You can see.
Kind of kick after Oren while trying to...
You
Well,
can't
should
hit my you can't hit my armor class, but you can try.
Just hit it on the shin.
Yeah, I kick you in the shin.
Always hurt a little bit.
We're gonna make a great first impression of Rana.
No, I should talk to her about Olna, I think. It's not like Dwarven Man to Dwarven Woman.
As
Why
you're
am I getting more worried?
as you're still sitting there, Im's hand on Sontash's head, and Sontash just standing in front, and Tariel coming back with an ale. A dwarven woman with white hair and indeed a big nose passes you with a mug of ale as well. She's just now walking past you with the ale in her left hand. She seems to be wearing like commoner's clothes, just brown and purple. She sits, like she just passes you, nods like in your direction, and then goes over to sit in the corner.
I just look at the rest of the group and like do some motion with the eyes, like I got this.
I grab your shoulder.
My strength is unfathomable. You can't stop her.
But let her at least sit down and enjoy her beer a little while before we interrupt her. You know, don't have to jump at the table just when you came in the door.
You're identified, by the way. I finds nothing, not even the brain. No.
Has been attacked by
Why are you even worried? You don't have a brain.
I just tell Sontash that you're not affected by anything. I think what you saw might be real, but it's not a spell of any kind. There's no magic around you, or you're not under the effect of a spell.
Isn't that good, Sontash?
Something's
Have you
wrong.
never been
feel
nervous before?
But didn't you learn about stuff like that in medical school?
Yeah, but we learned how to handle it.
It's called phantom symptoms. You think something is wrong, and then you enhance the symptoms, and it gets worse and worse until you have a panic attack and stop breathing.
Can I try and give myself guidance and help by my homunculus to medicine check on?
Yeah, if the homunculus has a proficiency in medicine.
He's a doctor, didn't you know?
But why don't you do it yourself? Why is it any...
He's trying to get
Did we need
advantage.
proficiency? I thought we found out you didn't need proficiency, but you needed how to have proficiency in tools.
It's in tools and specific doings that you wouldn't like. That it wouldn't enhance in any way, shape, or form of someone helping. That is not necessarily like seeing is something that all can do unless they're blind, sort of thing. That's something that you would assume enhances your abilities to check something, because it's 4 eyes checking it instead of 2. But the homunculus wouldn't necessarily help you in this scenario, just because it doesn't know what to look for, sort of. Because medicine is different than perception, for example.
Can I redo that sentence?
Yeah.
Can I do an investigation to see if I can figure out what's happening with him instead? And use my logical tinkerer power?
I need to see if investigation covers that. Sort of, I don't know. When you look around for clues and make deductions, based on those clues, you're trying to see his health states. I think that medicine would be most correctly, because then I think that if we bend this, sort of, because you're trying to diagnose something. Because if we bend too much of this, you can like just word things specifically to try to provoke a certain
It's okay.
check.
I can just do the guidance and the medicine. It doesn't. So
Yep.
It's okay.
Just to try to keep it in mind so that we actually use all of the checks that are relevant.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should also try to explain what you're gonna do without saying the specific check you want to roll.
20.
20. When you're looking around at Sontash, you can only see that he seems stressed. He seems nervous. He seems on edge. It seems to be more in his head than something actually being physically or something that like that wrong with him. He seems stressed, and it seems to give his body symptoms.
I put down the beer in front of Santosh.
I also guide him to a chair.
Oh, sit down, doctor.
Doctor has spoken.
Drink your medicine.
Medicine being alcohol.
Yes, it calms the nerves.
Oh, have I waited long enough now, Tariel? Can I go now?
I don't know. Yeah, it's gone around some minutes, I guess. So sure.
Okay, wish me luck.
As he walks over, I tell my homunculus very quietly that try and get what they're saying, but be stealthy with your one eye.
I think maybe I'm just gonna.
I sit on my parrot, not on my shoulder, but like that way.
Yeah, facing.
I think I'm following Oren just in case and sit down with him
Yeah,
just in case.
I tried the same approach I did with the guard or the mages at the clock tower, trying to not approach sneakily, but try to make a sound or like move a chair so she sees that approach.
Yeah, you can see that whenever you get up, she tosses her look over to you straight away anyways. So she's just holding her mug with both hands, like doing a sip every now and then while just sitting and relaxing for a bit. But she can clearly see that you're approaching, yes.
What is the time? Is it like
midday?
Oh.
thought you were asking her.
God dag. Er det du som er Roanna?
Ja, det stemmer det. Det er meg, det. Er det noe spesielt jeg kan hjelpe deg med? Eller dere med? Jeg ser det er i hvert fall 4 av dere.
Could you take this common because I don't understand shit?
Yeah, of course we can.
So sorry, I didn't see you following. Sorry. Of course. I heard that you are the person to seek when you have a person in need of some healing and resurrection magic. Is that correct?
She raises an eyebrow. Resurrection magic? Yeah. You look like adventurers, but you know that kind of stuff is expensive, right?
Yeah.
Yes, we are willing to pay. How much? We managed to cast a gentle repose on his body.
Good.
So it should not be starting. It has not started to decompose yet.
Was that? I don't know if this makes any sense to you, or if you know or not. But was that spell cast before a minute had passed or after a minute had passed?
After, sadly.
Okay.
It was cast, I guess, 2-3 hours after he died.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. Because if it was within a minute, it would have been a lot cheaper for you.
Understood. I will tell our cleric that next time. The cleric in the group, just to remind him. What as fast as possible, you say?
Yeah, it's usually the compensation of the body has great relevance on how much of a consumption of magical power it takes to do something like this.
Okay, how much for to resurrect a body that's like 3 years, not years, 3, that would probably cost a lot. 2-3 hours old, I guess.
I'm sorry, and she looks like into her mug, and then she looks up at you. I'm afraid that costs 1,000 gold pieces. That is.
Yeah, we are willing to pay that. Can we agree to meet you? We need to retrieve his body. he's hopefully we'll find it. It's a long story. I don't know if you want the details, but can we agree to meet you in how many days was it again? 3 days, Ariel, to get his body?
2 days to get there, and
Yeah.
Do you have somewhere that we could meet?
Yeah, we
We could
meet up in you have a place.
yeah.
But
Should we go to the new place or the old place?
no, we should probably just go to the old place here. But in the house is right behind here with the carpets on the.
Is the carpets easily visible? I can't say that I have noticed the carpets, but I can't say.
The fountain right outside behind this wall.
Yeah.
The house on the straight behind it.
But it's
actually,
like
two blue carpets.
it's just 100 meters. Can't we
Oh.
just say to meet outside the tavern and then we just bring her to the body? It's like 100 meters to go.
Sure.
Yeah, outside the tavern. In it would be in 2 days travel, so it would be in 3 days time, I guess. When will it be?
Oh, it depends if you have to rest for the night or not. I don't know how people are with resources and stuff.
But we're leaving after we're leaving today, right?
We should leave today, yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, I stretched out my hand. Tariel.
Yeah, Roanna. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I'm Aaron, by the way. I'm sorry I didn't introduce my.
No problem, my child. A lot of people don't, so.
Well, I'm trying to learn manners, but I've just taken a bit by your beautiful hair. It's like the first
thank
time
you. Thank you. Yeah, this thing. And you can see that she sort of plays with it with her left hand.
Like, yeah, I've never seen any. Nobody from my clan had white hair, so it's like rare to see such a beautiful hair on a beautiful lady as yourself.
It used to be blonde once, but I think my profession has reshaped the color of it, I'm afraid.
Well, I talked to a guard that said that you had helped him, and he meant that your hair was white because it was blessed by what you did for all the people in need. So maybe you should look at it like that.
Yeah, I guess that's a good way of looking at it. I'm looking at it as me being way too tired for my age because of, like I said, I'm not used to people dealing in manners when they come to talk to me, because it's usually a sense of urgency whenever I talk to someone. It's usually not actually something physical, though. It's usually of the mind whenever I talk to my clients. So different.
Can I hear this?
Yes.
I just try to be discreet, turn around, look at Tarel or Auron, and just point at Sontash when I hear like fix the mind. Like,
I think Sontash is fine, but when you say that with fixing minds,
Yeah.
you actually have another friend is going through some bad stuff with her mind.
Okay. How so?
She was possessed.
Well, she was possessed, yes, and we managed to, free her from whatever possessed her.
Mm-hmm.
But she is become quite detached and lost her will to, care.
Oh. I have to forewarn you about some of the stuff that I provide. It's not a permanent solution. It's momentary escape to give you motivation to maybe deal with it, because I don't believe in me treating people with permanent release of the mind, because the mind has a tendency to haunt you. Your problems has a tendency to come back if you don't deal with them or tackle them head on. I don't believe in.
But you like help them to get started on the right path, to get better by themselves, right? That's what I mean.
provide
Hearing?
momentary relief. Let's say that usually it sticks around for 3 days or so that you'll get into a more positive state of mind, so that you can get the motivation that you need to start on dealing with whatever your troubles is. Because it's, like I said, the mind doesn't work the same way as the body does. If you break your arm, you heal it with magic, or you let it rest for a set amount of time and becomes its usual self again. That is not the thing with the mind usually. There's a reason, to say the least, that I seek out and find most of my clientele in a place like this. Because what is the other measure that people use for relief of the mind? Yes.
Alcohol?
Indeed.
But this temporary relief,
Yeah.
is it has it on any drawbacks? Or-
Not that I can think of. It's usually how I would like to explain it is I put my head around, or I put my hands around your head, and whatever you see as the big bad boogeyman, as I usually like to call it, you can see that sort of dark cloud dissipates for at least momentary relief. It becomes more of the green plains that your once was used to, hopefully. But like I said, it comes back if you don't try to actually do anything with it to permanently change it yourself.
Okay.
Well, I think it's worth a shot.
Yeah, it's a service that I provide for 5 gold pieces. So
Oh.
I'm not like those
kinda-
stupid idiots. Further, I don't know if you've heard, but there are others here that provide a healing as well, both of mind and body, but they're doing it so much. Like, for example, if I can indulge you in this, that is, I'm not meaning to take up your time.
No, please.
There are others in this town. Like, for example, the thing that you're asking for, the reason I need 1,000 gold is because of the resources it costs. But if you would ask the other party that has been trying to get me to join them for a long time now, they would...
They were 1,500.
Yeah, because they want money for it as well.
Yeah.
They don't want to help people. They're in it for money, for greed.
Yeah.
That's like 500 on top. That's like half the price of another heal.
Yes,
Jesus.
that is why
No,
I
but-
take 5 gold for this thing as well, just so that I can make enough so that I can live myself.
Do you know what they take for that? I was suspicious it's quite a lot more.
Yeah, I think
But-
it's 15 or 20.
Okay, yeah. But maybe it's better for us to just introduce you to her. Like,
She's a Dwarven woman as well.
Oh, she is.
Yeah, Vilma, have you heard about her? She
Ferengard?
mentioned... Yeah, I think so. She mentioned you by name, but I asked if she knew where you were located, but she just said that she had heard good things about that you were a kind soul and stuff like that. So
Yeah, I don't know if she's still around or whatnot, but I had some, like, at least indulgences with regarding medicine with Virena back in the day.
yeah, maybe not to bring up her mother. Kind of.
yeah.
That's
kind of-
one of the reasons that she's kind of. It's a
Why?
long story.
Can I ask?
Well, she was kind of tricked by this demon to think her mother was alive. And
Excuse me?
It was, yeah, it's kind of a long story, but this demon tried to, what is it called again?
Ugamada.
Magda or something.
Ugamagda. Ugamagda.
I like
Yeah,
that
you
name.
Yeah. Ugamagda.
Magda. She killed the arcane and
Yeah,
no.
with a bunch of butterflies.
yeah. And it was trying to, take over her body as well.
Oh. Is
So
that why
it-
you need my help?
No, I think like we managed to rid her of the possession and everything like that, but I think she got super depressed by the whole like
Ordeal, yes.
She had finally met her mother again, and then suddenly she was gone, and
Again.
then
Yeah.
I think her spirit broke, to say it like that.
Yeah, I get that. Verena was always very, very obsessed with family stuff. That was might have been before she had Wilma, come to think of it, but yeah. She was very obsessed, so I'm guessing she has like pulled that sort of mindset onto her daughter. That makes sense.
Yeah, and I think she was when we met her, we was like talking about that she saw like this party as a family, but I think she has kind of lost that sight now.
Oh, okay.
Like she's lost her purpose. She doesn't know what to do. She just like she described this cloud that also you're referring to, like dark cloud on her mind. She's like just.
But do you think she would be willing to receive something like this? It seems like this is something that you need to be willing to accept for it to work.
Well, I hope we can.
I don't know if it's gone a long enough time. It happened like 1 week ago or something, right? Oh,
about a week, yeah. But
yeah.
It seems still pretty fresh. You're not sure? Do you know how like death and sorrow around death works?
What do you mean works?
Acceptance, grief, and denial, and all that stuff. You mean?
Yeah, like it's usually pretty healthy to feel very down when something like this has happened. Are you sure you want to take it away, like
yeah, like that?
Yeah, I think I think you're right. Maybe we are rushing it. Maybe we should let her be alone and deal with it a bit, and then help her if she still doesn't come out of it.
Yeah, because I provide my services in Neverwinter, so you can come back to me if it because I think that if it's last week, you might be rushing it if you're trying to like get her out of the cloud already.
Yeah, I think you're right. Maybe I should wait a bit. Let's focus on our friend first, Langa.
Well, this is
Langa, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, fallen friend. Elven man.
Oh, okay.
Quite big.
Yeah.
Yeah. Size and that sort of stuff doesn't matter for the cost, by the way. So it's still
that's good because he's like his body is
he's like two persons.
His body is
thankfully that doesn't matter. So, but hopefully, you said 3 days. So hopefully, if it's big, you don't need to carry him here. Hopefully,
no, we can.
We are just going there, and then we are getting back fast. So
as Auron talks about his big body, I just throw my hands up in the air, like kind of upset that I got all that shit from the big nose, and he's talking about his entire body.
Not special
You're back.
Yeah, but
then we can meet up here in like 3 days.
Yeah, on the morning at the third day, right? That will be enough time.
Yeah, but I think I don't know about other guys if we should take a long rest before we go, or we should just travel.
Well, if we don't stop and chit chat with 10 bandits in the woods, I think we'll be okay. The roads were pretty safe.
Yeah, true.
So I just maybe like I don't know what the chances are, but like 6 hours more, or not like 6 hours. It'll be I guess it will be like 6 hours, but like we still have 8 hours travel we can do before resting today, right? So we can travel for 8 hours and then rest. And
well, actually, depends on how long we traveled already today.
Yeah, we have already traveled 2 hours today. But we can push.
We can push, but we can travel for 6 hours and then just it's better to sleep in the dark and just
let's
trying to get to not trying to get lost in the woods.
Yeah. Then we have an agreement, Rihanna.
Yeah.
Agreed.
To take cash, gold, money, straight up. Or you take plastic or diamond. What do you want?
If you have a diamond worth 1,000 gold, I could take that. But if you don't
Well,
have that,
I pull out the diamond, and I don't know how much this is worth, but I found this.
That looks small.
I think that could be enough if he was under a minute decomposed.
Oh.
But not for this particular. But keep it. If you have a cleric, keep it, because this still is enough for some kind of resurrection spell.
I just turn my head back to Sontash.
Yeah, just look at Sontash as well. Failure.
I do like this.
I'm not even looking at you. I'm just drinking.
Yeah, it's too. I don't know, nervous right now.
Yeah, but I need. I'm afraid I need the gold up front, because I need to head over to an old, I guess, acquaintance. I don't think he would call me a friend. Oh.
Yeah, but we should have enough, right? Lange has Lange has a lot.
You should have around
700,
700, I think. I don't remember if you added the 100 gold you got today and the gold you found on the bandits.
Yeah, I added the 100 gold you found today. I got 821.
Oh, nice.
Or 22 if you add that I have a few silvers as well. But yeah.
Yeah, I think we can.
And because do I know Sontash, or the player that plays Sontash correctly? He always hoards the gold, so probably has a lot as well. So that's no issue then.
I feel kind of bad buying this armor today, though. But I didn't think about that. But...
Like,
damn it! Big spender.
Victorious has to make a new character because he bought the armor.
Well, I guess you got the diamond. You can maybe like give it to get a reduction on the price, maybe.
Yeah. Well, we manage.
Do you have 1,000 gold on you?
We do. I think. Well, how much do you have, Sontash? Sontash, are you paying attention?
Huh?
How much gold do you have on you?
How much gold I have? Like 250-ish?
Perfect.
We have enough. Yeah.
What do you mean, perfect?
Do you need the gold now or to up front? Is that better for you, Rana?
Yeah, because then I can talk with my acquaintance. He is usually, I don't know. It depends a lot on his mood. If he's willing to just hand it over to me, or if he wants to haggle, shout at me, all that sort of stuff for 15 bajillion hours before something happens. Oh.
Okay, so 821 you said, Vittorius.
Yeah, if you don't count the silver, it's 821.
Take 800 and then 200 for. I got 50.
I got 50 as well.
56.
Sontash, you're okay.
50? What
He
is
just bought.
I just bought myself an armor.
I can do 50 as well. Do you want to do 50, Makar?
I guess we'll do 50.
I'm completely broke. I don't have any money.
Oh, Jesus.
Are you serious? Okay, Sontash, do 100 then. Okay, Sontash.
I can take 50. It's okay. I can take 50 from me. 50
I
from
can
me.
do 100.
No, but we need Sontash to do 100. I do 50, you do 50, and Sontash
Yes.
do 100, and then Vittorius do 800. So we hand
God, I feel bad now.
I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Take 50 from me as well.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. Don't just do 50 from you then, Sontash. Okay, we hand her 100,000 gold.
100,000 gold.
We can read Langa 1,000 times now.
She accepts them. You can see that she doesn't bear any pride of accepting this gold. You can see that she seems to be very much
a really trustworthy person.
From what you can tell, yeah, you can roll an insight if you want to.
That's always gone well.
Well, I believe her, so yeah, perfect.
How
Our
much?
money is safe. No, it's 8.
As you're starting to like eye her up and down whenever you gave the gold over, you can see that her face sort of changes into more of a stretched face, and that her body
She's turning into demon.
Stretched face, and her body is turning into like slowly into a long and slim one.
What? This is happening?
I'm just kidding. She seems trustworthy.
Jesus Christ! If the guy just teleported with our money, like 1,000 gold gone, and like yeah.
I think we just had the reload save, yes.
But
Before that
Santash,
interaction.
that is what you saw for 3 seconds there.
I don't doubt it. I just, oh.
Yeah, but she seems trustworthy, and she seems to be kind as well. Yes, you can see that she takes no pride in taking this money even. So.
Ja. Takk skal du ha. Se på
She has a cold face.
Dwarvish.
Ikke noe problem. Da skal jeg bare prate med min jeg vet ikke hva jeg skal kalle den. Jan heter han. Jeg bare må prate med han for å få tak i ressursene jeg trenger.
Ja, og kjøpt noe insens fra Jan også. Så. Han virker litt snål og gammel, men ja, du får lykke til.
Ja.
Okay, I guess see you in 3 days then.
Yeah, thank you once again, and I'll meet you here in 3 days then, so that we can help your friend. Just keep in mind that it will take an hour, this spell.
Okay.
Yeah.
Of course, no problem.